Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Hello hello. Damon! Hello hello hello. Congratulations. Thank you so much on the resub. How is the family? How is the family? Congratulations. Thank you for the 8 months. Outlawed. Hello hello. 3 months with the Beko. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Yay. How are you guys? Did you guys miss me? Did you guys miss me? No. It's been so long. I was much. Wait, wow. Atheist Paladin, thank you so much for the resub. Is that. Wait. Wait. Damon's at tier 3? Since when? Since when was Damon at tier 3? Atheist Paladin is at tier 2? For 12 months, thank you. It's been a year. Was this really? It's been a year. 1 full year with the Beko? Good thing the warranty for Turkish kitchen appliances. Oh god! Oh, whale is stuck. Okay. 36 months, so you're still covered. So a couple more months to go. Thank you so much, everybody, thank you. I missed all of you guys so much. I really did. I missed all of you guys. David, thank you. Rubadubdub, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You are the whale lord in the tub. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying your time with your family. I'm backlogged, guys. I haven't even, like, I can see chat moving. I was watching you guys talking, but I still haven't greeted each of you guys. Okay, let me catch up. Hello, Ano, Meow Meow Wolf. Yes. Hi, Venus. Hello, Ow. Hello. Nuggety Nuggets. Hello, Nuggety Nuggets. How are you doing? Who took it? It was Ano. Ano is the one that took it. For anyone that's asking, Ano is the boop champ of the stream today. I heard it. During loading. I'm like, oh. Boob thief. Hello, outlawed. Hello. Ow. Meow. Hello. Hello, outlawed. What did you even do? Hello, Danky. Hello. Cook, thank you so much for the 15 itty bitties. Thank you. Allah. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Outlaw. You guys are really feisty and active tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you so much for the 500 brain cell bits. Thank you. I missed you guys too. I missed you guys so much. I was even messaging in the Discord how much I missed you guys. It was only it was only for like a week, right? It was only for like a week? And then there was the other week for holiday, I think. Why did I not end up streaming that Tuesday? What was I doing? Why did I not stream last week when I came back? Was I tired? Was I busy doing something? I forgot. I think I was tired from just the traveling. Maybe. But like just being in New York, right? I'm there and I'm just like I think on day 2, just on day 2 alone, I was just like, it's only the weekend, but it feels like I've been here for much longer. It feels like I've been so gone for like a month. It felt like a month, guys. Being over there felt like a month difference. and it was so crazy, and I missed all of you guys. It was so cold. It was so very cold. I wore like 5 layers every single day. I had 5 layers. Hello Zombie Fox, hello, hello. Don't point Bardoc's fingers. Hello, yes. I am here. I am here. I am finally back. Hello, hello, Chair. How? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. You guys are so adorable. I missed all of you guys. Awa, awa, awa. You will wait 10,000 years. That's so long. Hello, Kenobi. Hello, hello there. Since Foreverlands. Let's also take that. Bleh. You were genuinely thinking before clicking on Twitch. You're bored. You wish Beko was streaming. I'm bored. Wah. I'm back though. I'm back. I'm gonna be back to regular streaming. I think. So it'll still be the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Yeah. Saturday. The hype train has completed at level 4. Your community has contributed a total of 8 subs gifted and... Wait. 615 bits. Why no sound effects? Is there no sound effect? Hold on, let me think here. Oh, it switched to default. It should be fixed now. It should be fixed now. You may commence everything. I guess it's been a while that it decided to just change the audio output. Shame on you, obs. Wheeze, the Beko noises hit so hard after all this time. I'm glad. Meow. I'm glad. I was really worried and scared. I think part of my Are you sad that you didn't get to hear it the first time and that's why you do it again, Damon? Rub-a-dub-dub, thank you, Damon, for the 5 gifted subs. You are a massive whale lord in the tub. Thank you. Yes. I'm sorry. Ow, I didn't realize that was the case. Where am I? Oh yeah. I think that was part of my non-complacency about streaming again. Because it felt like it had been so long. I wasn't sure if you know if you know tea cakes. Hi, thank you so much for the resub. Holy cow, 15 months? It's been a whopping 15 months. Thank you. Congratulations on staying alive for 15 months. I actually am making it's really small. It's just something small, but I'm getting something for you. It's small. It's super small. Please just think the smallest, most minuscule thing possible. I was just thinking about something last night and I decided I wanted to get something. It's small, so don't think of anything big. Smallest. I never came for the turkey. I had no control over my flight plans. Small. Portable, like me. Absolutely. Oh, that reminds me. I actually have to message Spooky. I finished his merch redeem. As you guys may or may not know, I've been trying to do the rounds and catching up on all of the rewards that I owe you guys. So like I reached out to Ali. T-shirt and sticker rewards. And then I fulfilled Spooky's merch redeem. Which he did like a long time ago. Notice you? Ah! Ah! Why are you wheezing, chair? Why do you wheeze? Why do you wheeze? Ooh, sticker rewards, let's go. Yeah. So I have to get those done and sent out. I had to update a couple of the stickers since I had gotten like all of those samples. I'd gotten all of the samples for the stickers, and there were a couple that I didn't like the branding on them. I know it sounds weird. I've been trying. Ah!
Study_deaths decreased 100 brain cells, as a famous quote from Beko. Wah chat. Lie to me chat wah you woo. Thank you for the short Beko mother.
Wow. Your niece can now speak Beko? When she's so really? She says Beko? She recognizes me? Wah. She recognizes me? I'm much excited. I think that's very exciting. Wait, maybe that's weird. I was gonna ask. I want to see footage of her saying Beko, but maybe it's weird to ask for footage of a child. Don't give me footage of this child. You just saying so is enough of proof for me. I'll provide some of the excess stickers whenever I get the body pillows done. I will send stickers for your niece. Future Beko merch is gonna be big with the kids. You think so? Really? But yeah, I was adjusting some of the branding on some of the stickers because they were too small. And I know like it's weird to be like, oh yeah, what? I just want stickers with cute images. But I've been putting my branding on them because I've systematically been using the stickers as a form of my business card. If ever I'm out and about in the wild. And I found a new form of joy. I love going to places.
Study_deaths decreased 100 brain cells.
Bless you, Death. Thank you so much for the first 100 that you gave me and the second 100. Bless you, thank you. I found a love of just scavenger hunting and leaving things around to be found. The Beko trails, as they were dubbed. I love that. It was hilariously fun, and I quite enjoyed it. I don't know how often I'll get to travel, but when I do, I sure hope there's somebody in the vicinity that can pick up on the Beko trails. I hope there's somebody in the vicinity that can pick up on Beko trails. It's like, I don't travel often, but when I do, I leave Beko trails. It was fun to be the first person to be a part of it. It was fun. Sometimes it was a little scary, right? 'Cause like I think there was one of them where so like I wouldn't post things until I had left the vicinity, right? Until I left the vicinity just to be safe. So I wouldn't post any hints or clues or pictures of things until I left the vicinity. But there was one of them where I was still within the vicinity and I had posted it. Because I think I was we were supposed to be leaving, but we ended up waiting somewhere. And then you had sent a picture and I got really freaked out because it looked like you were like right outside and I was panicking really hard. I'm like, there's no way he's that fast. How is he that fast? What the frick? And it was you just zoomed in on the picture that I had posted. You just zoomed in, but it looked like a different picture you had taken. Drop bears. But I was just like panicking. I'm like, I'm just like ah. As the bear word active, it is. Blarg. Dude, there were so many things that I'm like trying to say, and then I keep getting derailed, and I'm forgetting things that I'm like saying. Oh, but yeah. I was a little bit not complacent, non-complacent about streaming because because it had felt so long. I wasn't sure. I had the you know the slight insecure feeling of like well, it's been so long. Surely you guys have found replacements for this time slot. Nobody will show up, which is fine. Which is fine. I mean, that's probably why I've been really addicted to multiplayer games. I've been addicted to multiplayer games a little bit, um, recently. I've been playing a lot of Played Up, um, and just earlier I was playing the most dramatic, intense, and stressful survival game you can ever imagine. It's called Takoyaki Party. It's good. I like it. You guys should try it. Um, Silent Whale Assault, very quiet. I'm backlogged. I'm backlogged again by half of the scroll bar. Awa awa. Let's see. Cooks. Hello, Cooks. Hello, Anno is laughing. I'm coming for you. Let's see. No Scuff Beko redeem in shambles. Are the redeems still off? Are my redeems off? Let me check. Oh, wait. I think I turned them off because I wasn't sure if Twitch was broken, right? That was the reason why I turned them off. I wasn't sure if Twitch was broken and not doing the redeems. Like, not taking away the points. If I toggle them back on, will you guys let me know if they are actually working? Is that something you guys can let me know about? But wait. Ow! I wanna catch up with you guys. I wanna catch up with you guys as regular a little bit. And then you guys can scuff me about no smacking sounds. Why? You'll know when it works, when you're involved. I don't know about that. Sus. Why no sounds a week? Try 10,000 years. Did it feel like that? Did it feel like 10,000 years? Has it been 2 weeks? It's been... Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. But it feels like it's been like a whole month. Or at least the weekend. Just the weekend alone felt like a whole month. Because I was so tired. Oh my goodness. Every day. I slept super early. Ayo. And then Thanksgiving comes around and then I ruined sleeping early and now I am sleeping super late and can't seem to sleep. Blah blah. It wasn't that long? You think so? 10,000 years. Wasn't it? Because the shop closed at 8 p.m. Was it? I've also been daydreaming. Was that Monday? Monday? What Monday? When Monday? Last Monday? This Monday? Am I going to Anime Frontier? That's a name that sounds familiar. There's a chance. Wait, no. Was that the one? Was that the one in Texas? They asked. I was requested. It was a proposition that was asked upon me, but I think I need to financially recoup. Yeah, I need to financially recoup. So I might turn down travel plans for the rest of the year. I think they pick back up maybe April? Is April when they start coming back up again? You're telling me it wasn't a month that you were gone? Did it feel like a month for the rest of you guys? It felt like a month for me just because I was doing so much. The days were long and the pain was intense. Subway going down the tunnel. Oh, no! I surprisingly didn't get to ride a lot of trains. I only rode the train once. That once. How is the snow? It's all melted now. It's all rain and puddles. Slushy snow. Agreed on the cold. We recently got a massive cold wave down in the south. Oh, really? Get thicker clothes? Yeah, I wore 5 layers of clothes. I wore 5 layers of clothes and I was still cold. It's like it didn't like I was impenetrable, right? Because of how thick everything was. But the hands, my hands were still being chiseled like icicles. I had gloves, but it was kind of annoying because I couldn't interact with things the rest of the year. So Becca will stay with us for about just December. Yeah, yeah. But listen, guys. My anniversary's coming up.
Yes.
What, Lias? My anniversary's coming up, guys. Yeah. And I've been thinking in circles about it. I don't think I'll do another subathon since I still owe you guys a lot of things. So I'm not doing another subathon. I owe you guys too much to do another subathon. I owe you guys too much. So I was trying to think of something cool to do. One of them was just doing like a punishment stream. But I have a different thing in mind. I kind of want to do it's gonna sound weird. Is it gonna sound weird? It's gonna sound weird. Okay. This is the idea that I had. Since I technically never debuted, I don't have anything to watch to make me cringe. So I kind of wanted to do kind of like a self-interview with questions, like a Q&A, like a little bit of Q&A, a little bit of like an interview questionnaire that I will answer every anniversary. Kind of inspired like it's inspired from the Billie Eilish same interview every year thing. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. I rub-a-dub-dub. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. You are the whale lord in the tub. I will. Q, why you like salmon so much? Listen, salmon's delicious. Salmon is like the best thing. There are no negatives. Salmon is great. Salmon is awesome. So it's themed off of the sorry, I just see eyes emote there. It's themed off of the Billie Eilish questions a little bit. So I'll use a couple of those, but I'm gonna also set up is it marshmallows or Curious Cat? Which one is better to use? Which one is the preferred use? Curious Cat, obviously, since I'm a cat, but also if I ended up doing the marshmallow one, I would request needing a bag of marshmallows to shove into my mouth for every marshmallow question I answer. But yeah, I kind of want to do that. That way, next year, for the following year, I figure some of the questions and some of my answers may be like super cringe and it'll change. My answers will change year by year and I'll watch it. And I think it's just kind of cool to see year by year the growth and the changing of the answers. And so I think that's kind of what I want to do every year for my anniversary from now on is do these interview questions and watch them with you guys. And if I'm like foolhardy with my answers and I cringe and die systematically, well, there we go. But also I think it would be like a good way to kind of see my growth because I'm a little bit sad about the fact that like I don't have my baby pictures. I don't have my baby pictures, guys. Like I don't have a debut. There's no like cool debut stream to watch and look back on. I don't have like a record of prominent milestones like my first 100. Don't get me wrong, I remember my first 100. Ah!
Daddy_deaths decreased 100 brain cells. Beko is considered as a poly in SCP class and yet she's cold eyes. Is that why she wants to destroy the world? Also one question should be, which foot do you begin to walk with?
Right. Thank you, Dad. Thank you so much. Bless you for the 100 brain cell bits. Thank you. I get cold, but it's also sometimes mind over matter. Sometimes I don't get cold, but sometimes I get cold. What was I saying? But yeah. I do remember my first 100 followers. I remember how excited I was. I don't remember the exact date. I'm sure I could figure it out by looking back at the VODs since I've kept every single one. Oh my god. Black Eyes Canary, thank you. Congratulations on surviving 6 months with me. Thank you. Watching this Scuff Cat stream for so long, half a year. I've obtained half of your year. But yeah. But I'm kind of sad because I know like some people can remember their dates, and these are like very important dates, and it's not that I don't. I'm like, okay, let me put this down. I'm like holding Beko magnets, and like I'm rubbing them nervously, and I'm getting magnet bits all over my hands. Uh, I just I want to be able to see my growth with you guys, because it's like I'm here right now, and I appreciate all of you guys, and this has been a really amazing and great and beautiful journey, and I wouldn't be here without any of you guys. You guys make this all possible. You guys make this all very possible and stuff like that. So I kind of want to make it like like a checkpoint that I can look back on and be like, I am here because of you guys, and this is where I'm at in my lifespan. So that's the idea that I have for my anniversary. I don't know if you guys will think it's boring. I'll try my best. I want to be as like honest and like transparent as possible with all of the questions. So I'm like trying to cater the interview questions, and then I'll add the Curious Cat and Marshmallow segments to spice it up, so it's not the same exact same like every year. I have to catch up. I'm backlogged again, aren't I? Agreed on the cold. We recently got a massive cold down in the south. Since you recently got Spelunky too, you've been hecka accept with the Spelunky series. Spelunky's really good. I've never played it, but I've heard it's a really good series. Get Beko to watch B? B? Which B? Which B? Which bee? There's a lot of bees. I know a lot of bees. There's so many bee VTubers. Hi, Dinky. Let me think here. I've collected all of the level 3 emotes. What does that mean? What does this mean? Where's the scuff redeem? It's toggled off right now. I'm catching up with you guys, and then I'll toggle it back on. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. Can't bear the lack of audio. Is it still gone? Is the audio still gone? I haven't been paying attention. Hold on. No, it's there. That just shows how backlogged I am. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Ah! Hi, Wolfers! Hello, and hello, Squibs. Hello, how do you do? She's a Neko bee. Scribs. I was talking in the tea room, right? And I thought it was really fun, like all these desk reviews. And I'm just like, man, this looks fun. I want to do it too. But also at the same time, I'm just like, how do I make it my own? Do you think people would allow me to bully their fridges? Like, do you think you guys would take picture of your fridges for me, and I can critique and bully your guys' fridges and its contents? just the foodie looking at your fridges and be like, I see, yes. What the frick is that? What is this? I don't know if that'd be interesting. Belle, thank you so much for the resub. Congratulations on the 15 months. If I kidnap you and give you salmon, will No, because the requirement is Chinese chicken pie. Salmon helps. Salmon is a good bribe, but salmon is like, it's like the entry level, the freaking how do you say, Optimus Prime of all food offerings. Well, aside from wagyu is good, grade A. Like wagyu is wagyu waifu for life. You can't top that. But also Chinese chicken pie, chashu puff forever. Beko fridge review would be so much fun, actually. I'm gonna be so mean to you guys' fridges. I'll be so nice. Her review, she was so nice about everybody's desks and everything. I will nitpick the crap out of every inch, every pixel of your images. I will nitpick the living heck out of your fridges. But I don't know how to prove, like, how to get you guys to prove that, like, it's your guys' pictures. Because the nice thing about Avi is that you can have Avi's screen on your monitors to prove that it's yours, as opposed to some generic internet picture. For me, you guys could just send me, like, awful internet fridge pictures. Fridge pics? Just the outside? No, inside. I need to see all of the food. I need to see what food you have in your fridge. I need to see the food. Show me the consumables. It's a fox run. Chia wasn't subbed? I'm not surprised. I think I'm the only... I think Pudding and I are probably the only ones that sub to other members of the ABC group. I'm subbed to Avi. Pudding, I think, mentioned being subbed to everybody else-ish, unless he's forgotten to resub to them. Or maybe I'm the only one. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that... Listen. I should just not. I should just go into Avi's streams and just start meowing like her. Ah!
Oh, tea cakes!
He's not subbed! I think, then never mind. I think I'm the only one that subs to members of the ABC group. And when I say members of the ABC group, I mean just Avi. But maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just meow in Avi's streams. Do you think they would get it? Do you think they would understand if I just perpetually started meowing? You had salmon for the first time recent? What do you mean for the first time, Denki? What do you mean? Like, have you never had salmon in your entire life, Denki? Have you never?
Yeah.
How was your salmon? How was your meow meow? How was your meow? Hamster is subbed. I think I think I think Chia was given to the sub. Have you never had a salmon your whole life? Salmon is so good. What do you feel about it? What do you think? You can't stand the taste of salmon? That's okay, that's more for me. Hello, yes, Chia. Chia was here. She's probably gone, though. For anyone that doesn't know, Chia and I are planning a cooking stream cross-collab. We're planning a cooking stream cross-collab. So anyone that's traumatized by her cooking stream, we'll see how it goes. I've explained to her the ground rules, the ground basis thesis for this cooking stream cross-collab. One is I'm not going to move the stream to my kitchen like I have been, so I can only use tools that I can bring to my desk. Two, she cannot tell me what I am cooking. She's going to instruct me like Ratatouille. So she's going to be instructing me on what to cook. She'll tell me what ingredients and things to get, and but she can't tell me what the end result is supposed to be. With the premise being basically kind of like keep talking and nobody explodes style, only with cooking. So I'm and then if she feels brave enough, and if I can figure out something to do with her setup, because she is also very limited to what she can cook at her desk, I will also do it to her for her stream and instruct her to cook something, and hopefully it will come out okay, is the hope. I'm very limited to what resources I have. But I recently got this hot plate, which I think expands her possibilities a little bit more. But I think she mentioned an oven, which I guess if that's what she wants to do, I can put an oven, like I can run to the kitchen and put things into the oven, but people won't be able to see it unless I like put a camera in front of the oven itself. But I can do that. Whatever she wants, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out as long as I just don't have to stay in the kitchen, and most of the work can be done at my desk. But that is the premise for that. We're still hashing it out. So there is no date settled yet. I have a general idea of what I think I would do for her. So I don't know if she wants to pick a date for that, if she wants to go first, if she wants to be first victim. Air fryer, please. You want both of my air fryers are pretty big. My air fryer is my instant pot, which is pretty massive. So like I could theoretically bring that to my desk. I could. But I don't know. It's big. It's fat. I don't know what you guys will be able to see. I didn't send her a picture of that. I didn't tell her that was an appliance she could utilize. But I guess I will now. That's a Chia. Hi, Grandma. Hello. Hello. It's a Scribs. We'll find your first streams. Clips. My very first stream clips. The very beginning ones. I don't know about that. I've got clips that I don't even remember, but like, I don't think I have a lot of clips that are like I cringe. In general, I don't like hearing myself. You sent a picture of my big fat pot? No. I sent a picture of my tiny hot plate. Is there an easy bake oven? That's something I should probably be asking Chia, if she has an easy bake oven option. Since she can't do any cooking in the kitchen. That's why I'm doing my cooking at the desk, to try to be even. Has been in beta for a long time. In beta? I've been in beta? I'm so excited. I think I might be next in queue for my new model to be worked on. I think I'm next in queue. But I say that. And my new model mama says that as well, but like I think it's still going to be a ways away. Remember, the estimated turnaround time is like 7 months. How long ago did I ask for this? August? No. Was it August? No. So, maybe March. Maybe...
Daddy underscore deaths decreased 100 brain cells. No more salmon. Only catfish. You were best taste ever. Taste of the gods. Only for the most amazing people with the best of taste buds. Bekogenning. Beko. Convert to catfish only.
I've only ever had catfish that was dry. I want to taste catfish that's better than that. But meow fish. Oh wow. Thank you for the gift sub. I is making the rounds. I is playing Santa early. What are you guys talking about feet for? Instead of left door first, left foot first, right foot. I think I start right foot first. Makes sense. Wholesome. What? Hello Mantis. Hello Mantis, by the way. I'm gonna recommend her some stuff. What do you mean? Stuff for what? For walking? For walking with my right foot first? Cheeto macaroni? Oh my god, I still have that. That's I think it's expired, but I still have that. I can still eat that. I can still make that and eat that. Am I muted? I'm not muted. You're muted. That's a crime. Beko fridge review. Yes! Clean off your fridge tops before pictures? Why? Why would you do that? You guys cleaning your desks? These are all fake desk pictures. You guys are like doing setups. Cleaning your desks, doing setups. I was legit with my desk setup. You can ask Scribs. I was doing it right then and there while she's doing desk reviews. Empty bachelor fridge intensifies. Oh, that was me like 2 weeks ago. I didn't want to buy any groceries because I knew I was going to go to New York, so I was living off of scraps. Bare minimal scraps. My fridge was super duper empty. It was like vacant. Vacant like a closed down Kmart. You act like you haven't already. What do you mean? Graded fridges? Or cleaned out fridges? Fridge pigs. Fridge pigs. Say no to Belle? No to Belle for what? Salmon is for bribing. I can be convinced to do a lot of things with food. Food is very convincing. I don't know if you guys know this. Food is very, very convincing. I can be convinced very well with food. Salmon is a good bribe. It is. Hello, Seth. Hello, hello. Bruh, I couldn't make that right now. What, salmon? Or are you talking about the puff? Do you owe me salmon, by the way? Do you owe me sushi? I don't remember. Have we had a conversation where you owe me sushi? Do you owe me sushi? I get a feeling like I'm owed some form of sushi. Review our toilets, just like Iron Mouse did? I mean, I could. I'll review anything and be nitpicky about it. You want me to nitpick and bully every one of you guys' pictures? I can do that. You guys go to Avi reviews for nice reviews. You go to me to like nitpick things. I'm a nitpick things. Just like I nitpick movies. If you guys ever heard me critique and review movies, you guys will understand how much I'm a very nice person until it comes to things like that. I'm just but then again, I'm also still not that bad, I don't think. But I'm still very vocal about things that annoy me in movies. What's the most recent movie? And let me think. What's the most recent thing I've watched? I mean, the most recent thing I've watched was the Wednesday TV show thing. And I liked it. I really did like it. I absolutely liked it. But there were like two things that were like keeping me awake at night thinking about in terms of the movie or show. One was that they were writing a really fine line with Wednesday, and the fact that like she's underlyingly supposed to be good, right? She's supposed to be good. She's a protagonist-ish, but then she's also innately like bad in a sense. Like she's like a torturer. She's like likes dark and bad, dark humor sort of thing. Like I'll torture you, haha, I think that's funny, or I get revenge on people that cross me sort of thing. Like where is this line? If that makes any sense. Like where is the sense of justice? And where is that line and where is that level? It was really, really blurry at some moments. Like when she had critique of 5 centimeters a second. You want me to critique my boy's movie? He is my boy. Makoto Shinkai is my boy. But listen, I'll still critique the living heck out of that. Every Makoto Shinkai movie, except for Your Name, has had incompleteness in their essence. There's been incomplete. and it's like always like there's a sense of like missing some sort of missing element or something like that. Your Name I absolutely loved. It took me through all of the motions. He actually admits that Your Name is too perfect, that it's flawed, that he overused the essence of emotion, that it became too much of a bestseller, and he's just like, please stop watching it. I think I ended up watching Your Name like 3 times. Maybe 4 times. I think I watched it 4 times in the movie theaters. I paid that many tickets to watch Your Name that many times because freaking Makoto Shinkai is my boy, okay? Is my boy, and his movies are great. I watched him grow from wee minuscule Bobby. I think we've had this discussion before. I'm not gonna nerd out. I'm not gonna nerd out on this. I'm gonna move right along. Small note with your username in the fridge. If only I had a store that you guys could buy the magnets and the stickers and you guys can just stick it in the fridge. If only I had set up that store already. So many things on the to-do list. The only way to get merchandise is through like the merchandise redeem and I guess the rewards from the subathon. That's the only way. Oh, and I guess scavenger hunting and following Beko trails. That was like the only way to get any Beko merchandise. You're going to empty out your fridge and leave a single beer and a single pea pot. Why are you guys doing so much staging for your fridges? Just show me your fridge. The fridge here is chaotic. There's 3 kids and 2 elders. Besides, Sis, Bill, and me can I send pic from my fridge back at home? You could. It'll be a while before I do this fridge review, I think. I think you guys need some buffer time. Since Avi is just recently coming off of her desk review. I think you guys need some buffer time before I do it. I'll allow some time for you guys. And then I'll do it sporadically when you least expect it. That way there's no staging involved. So you guys feel comfortable with your fridges right now. Feel very comfortable. We'll bark for sub. Does Chia have a sub right now? Yeah, she's got 8th month subscriber right now. She was gifted a sub. Chia, where's your bark? Bow wow, bow wow. I'm so backlogged. Help me. Can hamsters bark? I don't think they can bark. Wait. Is it called a bark when a hamster makes noise? Chia, not like this. Hamster is subbed, based. Not even bears can stop Beko's. You never had. I know you've never had salmon. How have you guys lived your lives without having salmon? How have you guys lived your lives without having salmon? Without having the salmon experience in your life? How have you guys lived? What? Owie! I'm sorry. Salmon. Salmon good. Very fishy. It was waba grill. So grilled salmon with like BBQ sauce or something. Like teriyaki salmon. That's basic. That's fine. That's good. Very good. Very good. I guess that's a good starter. As long as it was cooked properly and it was still flaky and moist without being dry. As long as they didn't dry out your salmon, that's a good starter. Denki. Learn to love salmon. You can't go wrong with salmon until you do. Until you freaking dry it out. Or slather it with mayonnaise. Dropping by to say hi. Hello, Lonely Flower Pot. Hello. Sorry, I'm so backlogged. I saw you talk earlier. I saw you do a notice me senpai, but I'm saying hello to your first hello. Good God. Oh, also Noodle. Hello, Noodles. I've been saying your name and I didn't say hello to you yet. Hello, Noodle. Wow. Salmon is base, catfish for Chads. Thank you so much for the hydration station. Thank you for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. Was there an audio sound effect for the hydrations? I need to set one up again on my old computer. I know there was an audio. Sorry, blarg. Make sure she doesn't cook only salmon. Ooh, me? I'm at the whims of Chia. You guys should be terrified for what she makes me cook. And then when I make her cook, you guys should be terrified of her ignoring all of my instructions and going off the book. Just watch the VOD of Chia. It's gonna be chaos. Hello, Abigor. Hello. Hopefully. I mean, those are the things that I feel like would go wrong with the cooking cross collab. Me making something, her thinking of a very obscure way to cook something that shouldn't be cooked in such a manner and instructing me to do it. So she's forcibly making me cook curse. Oh my god. And or me trying to direct her to cook something and she turns gremlin on me and decides to not follow instruction and then creates curse. Those are the outcomes I imagine will come of this. Cross collab. What foods do you hate the most? Are you trying to... What foods do you hate, Chia? Wait. Guys, what... I don't trust her to tell me. Guys, what does she hate the most? I know she mentioned not liking Cheese Whiz. She doesn't like Cheese Whiz. I think I have a general idea of what I'll make her cook. There's a couple of options, but you know. Maybe I should look for some really unconventional cooking recipes, like using a hairdryer. Wait, Chia, I should message her if she has a flat iron. Do you think I could make her cook a steak with a flat iron? Or something? Cook food with a flat iron? Or an ironing board? I'll think of something. I'll keep asking her questions and prying her. We'll see what happens. You must not attempt to follow what they are cooking in risk of health. Yeah, don't follow... This isn't instructional guides. This is, keep talking and nobody burns. Keep talking and nobody burns. Cross-cooking collaboration with Chia. We're gonna get some cursed salmon water concoction. I sure hope not. I sure hope Chia doesn't find a way to ruin salmon. I would be so sad to waste salmon in such a manner that I would be forced to eat it and consume it. Food poisoning instructions stream. Ayo. Beko, change your diet to strictly catfish. Catfish for Chads. Why? What is this thing about catfish? Are you trying to get me to like catfish so that Chia will make me cook with catfish so that way it doesn't ruin my love of salmon? Or something like that. It's gonna be salmon dip on some kind of mixture. Do you think? I just got a blender. Do you think? Oh, I haven't told her that I got a blender. I just got a blender courtesy of Cooks. Thank you very much, Cooks, for my blender needs. I should let her know about that. Easy bake oven on the desk for the stream. How much is an easy bake oven? Is that like $50? For $50, you might as well get something that actually can cook. I feel like, because easy bake oven is just like what, a 50-watt bulb, light bulb. You might as well get something with an actual heating element. The hot plate that I got is $50. So if easy bake oven costs $50, freaking just get the hot plate. Get the hot plate. What? Hoping that goes well. It's a great idea. Thank you, Scribs. Thank you. I'm hoping it goes well. Blarg, sorry. first victim. I'm the first victim of Chia's food poisoning ways. What are you talking about? You mean Chia's not Gordon Ramsay? But she gave me star stickers. Aren't each of those stars like Michelin stars? Or at least she told me they were Michelin stars. But then again, I think it's kind of funny that they were stickers. Are Michelin stars supposed to be stickers? Or is she just capping me? It'll fit in the room. Time to put the whole stove on the desk. No. I did buy what is it? Is it induction stovetop? Portable induction stovetop thingy for future cooking streams at my desk for future cooking streams so that I don't need to bring them into the kitchen. But I don't know if I want to utilize that for my current desk setup just because my desk is actually significantly smaller than I would prefer. So I'm not going to opt that. Give me something easy like a cup of ramen. Easy? What kind of things do you usually cook, Chia? You've cooked like meals, but then again, I don't think I've ever gotten food pictures from you, Chia. Aside from your cooking stream, but like, have you ever sent me food pics? I don't think anyone from the ABC group has given me food pics. What the frig? Where's your food porn? You sent a salad for the cooking collab? Just salad. Just straight up salad. Just cut veggies. Chia should get one of those plastic knives that are super sharp, but like they're plastic, so they're not dangerous. You slept for the Instant Pot, not sponsored, but you love that machine. My Instant Pot is both an Instant Pot and an air fryer. It's magical. I want more Instant Pot recipes. So if you guys have Instant Pot recipes, maybe I'll try to do whatever for stream for you guys. If you guys give me recipes and they look intriguing, I'll give them a try. I do want to start doing more cooking streams, maybe. Just make them go out into the garden and pick grass. Just make Chia eat grass? I don't know about that. I guess I'll add one to your throne. Which one? The mini hot plate? They're so good. I'll send you a link to the one that I got. It's very nice. Has interchangeable plates and you've got options. And it's small. It's small enough to fit on the desk. Originally I wanted a bigger one. I wanted a big like what do you call it? Flat plate thingy so that I could do big sautés, but I didn't think it would fit on my desk. Oh, new model. I know. I'm so excited. It's still going to be a long while. It's still going to take a really long time, guys, because even after the model gets done, my rigger parents, I want to keep my rigger parent. I want to keep my same rigger papa. I don't know how long their turnaround times are, but I kind of want to offer them I want to offer them the option to be able to pay them double whatever their current rate is at the time. That way they can feel a little bit less stress and can take twice as long on my model to allow themselves to learn more stuff with it. I want to allow them to be able to experiment with my model by providing them more funds to be able to take longer as opposed to feeling crunched on a deadline. Just because I feel like they feel very under pressure to try to keep up with the standards of things. But because they're still like, I don't know if they're still considered small or not, but it's like kind of, it's that mixing of like, it takes them a lot longer now to make things, but also they still have to make things for the money. And so I want to give them that time to exercise that. So I want to ask them if I can pay them twice whatever their rate is so that they don't feel that pressure to need the funds to just keep cranking, because they do want to learn more. They want to learn more of the rigging. Because I asked them if they've ever thought about like V-Bridger and stuff like that. They said that they haven't had the time to. They haven't had the time to. So I want to try to see if I can give them the opportunity to. You gotta go? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lonely Flower Plot. Thank you so much for stopping by. Beko, haven't you been next in queue for like 2 months? I know, right? Next in queue. I've been next in queue for 2 months, but that's fine. I got accepted. I got invited to the sibling Discord. There's a lot of siblings. There's a lot of in the oven bread doughs. Okay, all us bread doughs are all sitting around waiting. There's a lot of us. So it's a miracle that I'm potentially next in line. It's a miracle that I'm potentially next in line with how many bread doughs there are in the sibling Discord server. So I will take what I can get. If I'm next in line, awesome. Because I think she's still doing final touches with the last model. I'm not sure if she does the thing where she works on a little bit of one model, works on a little bit on another model, or if she just like works on them until completion or whatnot. I don't know how she does it. So maybe like she might have said like I'll work on you because maybe she's like works a little bit on multiple models, but maybe she's got like a couple of them that she's working on right now and going back and forth on them to avoid art fatigue or something. You know what I mean? Did I show you my Black Friday haul? You did not. You did not show me your Black Friday haul. What did you guys... Have you guys gotten anything for your Black Friday hauls? I feel myself crying. A lot of my things are cooking things. I got a lot of cooking stuff for Black Friday. Because I do want to start doing more cooking streams with you guys. They're kind of fun. They're really fun. So I got like the hot plate was one. I'm curious as to what Venus tried to link. I disabled the links as per usual because of bots to try to deter them. I'm not sure if that's effective or not. Perhaps. Adding in hot pot. Is she gonna get a hot pot? There was like small crock pots. We were talking about what were we talking about? We were talking about slow cookers. They have miniature slow cookers. They have like 20-ounce slow cookers that could probably fit on your desk, Chia. Cooking streams, the Turkish cooking appliance. Oh my god, if I start doing cooking streams, do you think Beko Kitchen Appliances will actually sponsor me to start using their appliances? The Beko using Beko appliances to do cooking streams? That's hilarious. Their appliances better be good. That's all I gotta say. You posted your clip in the clips. What was deleted? Which one was it? It's big. It's... I don't know what that is. Thank you so much for the clip, Venus. I am curious to see what that is after stream. I adore it. Thank you. Thank you so much for the clips. Your dishwasher has been pretty good so far. Dude, Beko appliances, they look so beautiful, and I want to have a full-on Beko kitchen. Someday, that would be great. I want to have a full-on Beko kitchen. Right now, a lot of my appliances are Ninja. Yeah. Ninja blender, Ninja Instant Pot. My microwave is something else. You cleaned mine up a tad? What, your fridge? You don't know when I will ask for these fridges. You don't know. It could be 2 weeks from now. It could be 2 months from now. You don't know what condition your fridge will be in the future. Most of your desk junk just goes in the second desk drawer. Just swipe that into the drawer. Backlog check 3. 04. Oh my god, how did it go that long? How did it get that big? What the frig? My god. Was Ninja ever sponsored by Ninja? I don't think they were. That'd be hilarious if he was. Just read the title and you'll see. Food is a great motivator. Food is definitely a great motivator. It was perfect moment to use on y'all. What? Marv. I don't understand what you're talking about. What? The clip. I think you're talking about the clip. At least tell me, do you do proper critiques? What do you mean by proper critiques? Define proper critiques. Of course I do proper critiques. For movies, I'm all about concept and making sure that things make sense and everything like that. In terms of the fridges though, you know, I will see how I feel. I'll feel some kind of way. Like not the BS cinemasons garbo. I don't know what that is. What kind of BS did they do? Hello? Whiskey, how do you do? Anti-hero? Yeah. Wednesday was like an anti-hero. Awa. You're going to bed. Oh, why did I miss that? Oh, what? Why did I miss that notice me? Oh, my shipment has arrived. But where did they put it? Because my doorbell is not telling me that there's movement in front of my door. I might have to be right back to go get this. That means they put it on the wrong doorstep. Going to bed. Had just finished an online class when you saw the stream starting and decided to drop by. Stay safe. Thank you so much, Damon. I'm sorry I missed your notice me. I don't know what happened. Oh, a lot of notifications were going off at the same time. Your name reminds me I need to watch Your Name. Yeah. It's a really good anime. Do you owe me salmon? You probably owe me salmon. When in doubt, you owe me salmon. Would you say that fits into the thematic through line? Which one? His thematic through line? I'm not sure. I'm convinced that he keeps making movies just so Radwimps can Probably. Dude, but it's so good. They pair together. They work together with the music and the movie. Like they work together on some of the scenes and whatnot. Does it count if staging if you're just throwing out trash first? Yes, it counts as staging if you're cleaning your fridge out. If you weren't going to naturally clean out your fridge before taking the picture, if you weren't about to clean your fridge without the thought of, I need to take this picture, I need to clean my fridge, then it is staging. If you just clean your fridge naturally without the thought of the picture, then that's natural. But if you're like, I have to take this picture, oh, I should clean up my fridge, then yes, that's staging. I'm gonna rip your fridge. Oh, new hole. Why are you staging now? That was a watermelon? It was a watermelon. Hamsters do not bark. The hamster is pretty much known for its shrill, high-pitched squeak. Yeah. Ah. Salmon drowned in ketchup? What is wrong with you? Drowned in ketchup? I'd have to saute that in order to simmer it down into a nice sauce, and probably try to level it out with some garlic powder and maybe some soy sauce to thicken it up and simmer down the sweetness of it. That sounds so wrong. It sounds so wrong, but it's not like entirely like impossible or something like that. She already planning war crimes? She is planning war crimes. What is Cheese Whiz? Cheese Whiz is cheese in a can. Liquid cheese in a can. I'm gonna go check on the front doorstep of my neighbors. We'll be right back. I know I'm really backlogged already. I'm sorry. Wait, do I go to commercial Dawnlit? It'll only take a second. I'll go to commercial Dawnlit since it's been a while, and you guys can look at some old clips. Commercial Dawnlit coming up. 3, 2, 1.
Heroes were faced with an incredible sight. The Valley of Unpleasant Memories.
Will you look at that?
I have to admit, I'm really blown away.
We shouldn't be here.
Ha! You've always been quite the comedian, Snippo.
No, I mean it. This valley is cursed. I heard that. Wait a second. Lily?
What's wrong with her?
Oh no! Oh no, it's everyone! Oh no, it's everyone! She's seeing the actualness! Oh no, it's what really happened to the kids!
the truth. I'm sure you can imagine.
Leave that open. I'm gonna die. Donna Smith wanted to keep those doors closed. Yeah, you right. It's your turn to do it, Beko. Which one? The song? Or we...
Beko, where'd you go? Beko, where did you go?
I'm dead. Where did I go? I'm dead.
Wait, Rose, is Beko with you?
Oh god!
Neviglink decreased 100 brain cells.
Oh,
I've been
God.
thinking about peeing and such. Imagine that one always sat on a toilet, every awake hour. Would one consciously urinate at certain points? Or would it drip now and then, without one having to think about it?
Nevi, what the frick? Nevi, what the frick? It's from a game? Stop. Damn it. I did. Hey, where's your brother?
She's out right now.
Damn it, I'm sorry, Spoobs.
I'm not sure where. Shopping, maybe.
Bulls. We're in the swamp. Ah! God damn it. Hello, I'm gonna just put Beko on my shoulders and run. Try long elk, please. You want me to try the long elk? Ah! No! Wait, I didn't mean to do that! Oh, god damn it! I don't want to look at it. Why does it look like that? I jerked. Oh. Do you know about the rebellion? Oh, for the rebellion.
What is the rebellion?
It's okay, don't worry about it. For the rebellion. Do you have more?
Oh, okay.
Do you have more?
I do. You can feel free to take all the eggs.
You want all?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take all the eggs. For the rebellion. Thank you. The rebellion appreciates it. The rebellion appreciates. Snoring stream? Snoring ASMR stream? Is that what we're gonna... Hi guys. Oh my god, you guys were on Emote Central. You guys are trying to backlog me, aren't you? I ran in and out like 3 times because I checked my porch, not there. Checked the neighbor's porch, not there. Came back inside, grabbed my phone, checked where they dropped it off. Sometimes they send a picture. There was no picture. Checked again, looked at the message, says was handed directly to person. I'm like, oh God. Are you telling me I have to talk to my neighbors? Why did they not see the name and be like, oh, granted, it's not anything important. They're just skewers. They're just wood skewer sticks. They're just bamboo wood skewers. They can't do anything with that. I mean, I guess they could make a grill. So I ran back downstairs, and I'm talking really quietly because I'm scared. I'm scared of that. I went downstairs. I'm just like, well, I mean, obviously they're there, and if it was handed to them, I mean, it was probably, they probably have it on them right now. I'll just ask them really quickly while I'm here anyway. They probably didn't want to come to me because it's raining and mucky, but if I go to them, it'll be fine. So I go up to their door again and I approach it, and they have a next to like the door. They have the windows, the big ol' side windows that you have next to front entry doors. I'm running up to this door and I'm looking inside through this window. Like I'm not doing the creeping like I'm staring. I'm like standing there staring. I'm straight up still approaching this door. I'm still approaching this door. I'm still straight up approaching this door. Okay, I'm looking this window while I'm approaching the door. And my eyes catch a glimpse of straight up. I think I saw dog. I saw big giant dog, and then I saw butt. I saw naked neighbor butt. I saw them standing in front of their bathroom, fully exposed and fully naked, butt side out, and I immediately turned around and then just ran back inside because I panicked and I didn't want to knock on the door and risk them turning around because I didn't want them to turn around. I'd rather just leave and wait for them to hopefully give me my bamboo skewer stickies, or I can just ask Amazon to redeliver and instead of just interrupting their Nikki time. I don't wanna intrude on their Nikki time. So my package can stay with them tonight. Yeah, let me see. Catching up with chat. Let me see what yeah, cheese What are you guys looking at? No. Stop.
Fuck that guy. Fuck this
Is
guy.
that
Fuck
true?
the guy.
Oh my god. Where am I? Nothing. Not liking Cheese Whiz is like not liking raw sewage. 100% reasonable. I don't know if I don't think I like Cheese Whiz either. But then again, I don't like cheese in general, unless it's Twinkie Wiener sandwich. Do you shove a wiener into a Twinkie? We'll bake our plans a little more. Yes. You've been Googling recipes. Yes. Feel free to ask me questions of what I'm capable of doing. Hi, Shadow, how do you do? Chia will experiment. I hope I will survive whatever happens, and that it is still edible. Find a famous Canadian recipe with salmon. Can I make you make a mixed drink to go with it? Like, what kind of mixed drink? Like alcoholic? Are we... Maybe. But that sounds expensive, isn't it? Use it? Dinner with drink? Sure. You can instruct me on making a drink. Chia, make her do things with blender. Oh god, when is the stream gonna be? Can't let Chia get too deep with the research. Why? Are you guys gonna help her with what recipes? Remember, we can't tell each other what we're gonna make each other make. Hello, Alex Zandera. Sandra, hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I grow stronger. Allah. Hey, Beko, what am I doing? Talking about cross-collaboration cooking streams. This will use the blender. Okay. The blender is super loud, by the way. Just so you know. The blender is super loud. Shark Tank ideas? Maybe. Chia has a plan? Oh, she has a plan. It just came to her. Oh no, that's scary. Those are scary words to come out of Chia. Those are scary, scary words. Chia is on the level. She's always on oh. She sent me recipes. Are these the finalized recipes? Is this it? Like, is this for oh no, there's salmon in it. You're a cooking genius. I can't make her do anything super elaborate. See, at least I have appliances she can work with. She's only got a coffee maker and a kettle that I can work with. I have to figure out a recipe with a kettle and a coffee maker. Those are my accessories that I have to work with. How backlogged are you? I'm super backlogged. I'm super duper backlogged. About 40 minutes ago. Absolutely. You left in the train? Hello, Shelf and the elf. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. With every level I grow stronger. Thank you so much. Someone please just lock in Chia. It's gonna be chaos. It'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting watch. Absolutely, for the ages. Imagine not sharing food pics. I know, right? I need the food pics in order to live and survive and live vicariously through your eating habits. Also, BRB, you're gonna restart the... Okay, yeah, no problems, Caribs. Thank you. Beko, check Discord real quick. I only just got to this now. Can you get these or some variations? Especially vodka and hot sauce. Why is there hot sauce going into my drink? What do you mean? What kind of vodka are we talking about? 1 lime wedge, celery salt. What is celery salt? Salty celery? Oh, did the audio stop working again? Or am I just being weird? Why didn't I hear that boop? Ah! What the frick? Ow! I'm so confused. Why is it making the audio come out of my speakers? Hello? Headphones? Weirdness? Audio? Ah! Why is it coming out of my speakers? Why has this been broken? How has this been broken? Why is this broken? What did it do? It's playing it out of my speakers. Ah! She was back like 20 minutes. Good times. Wait. Why is it playing the audio out of my speakers? It makes no sense. Why are you doing this? And it's not playing any of the love audio. Wait. Let me just... It's super loud. We don't want that. And let me change it. Output. Ah! I screamed louder than I should have. We're gonna lower down that audio. God damn. Now it's not playing the drop bears. I can't hear the drop bears. Why? How did you break like this? I don't even understand. Why have you done this? Okay, it's any of the alternate audios. Why? Oh, you know what? It's probably because I walked outside with my headphones on. That's probably what happened. I don't feel like fixing it. I don't want to fix it. Blech! would it fix it if I... Ugh! I'm gonna try to turn off and turn on my headphones again. The only other option I can think of would be to turn on and off the throwing system. I will turn it on and I will turn it back on. Throwing system, so hostile. Anyway, let me see. Oh, that's right. I was reading Chia's ingredients, but hold on. Let me try to catch up because I'm like 40 minutes backlogged. You guys are claiming. Imagine waiting for your new model. Couldn't be me. I know, right? That's everybody, right? Question mark. Wait, right? You feel attacked? Why do you feel attacked? It's all out of love. Chibi emotes in the works. Emotes, emotes, emotes. Cooking streams. I read that. You can help them branch out into English-speaking markets. Aren't the commercials in English? Are the commercials not in English? Am I being weird? Learn to speak Turkish? Oh no, I have to learn to speak Turkish. There we go, I can hear it now. Okay. Ninja Fortnite from Among Us. I've decorated the Scuffinator. It's the Scuffinator. Silly Beko, never ending stream, never ever. Speedrunning, just talking category, just talking. Beko defying time and space, absolutely. You are space god, so you will allow it. Okay, arf. Arf, 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 arf. The hamster goes arf, 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 arf. You mean bow, wow, wow, wow. Or gow, 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 gow. Quick backlog her even further while she's gone. Ad break. Chia, deep in the research. She is deep in the research. These are all emotes. Emotes, 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 emotes. Oh my god. I'm so backlogged that it loaded in and then jumped the scroll bar all the way up to the top. It's a wall of Seabat. All the Seabat food is gone forever. Absolutely gone. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hydration station. Thank you so much for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. That scream scared you? I had the volume on max. That audio scared me. Beko, you Beko, no, I'm not peeking. I'm not peeking. I was just approaching the door, guys. I was just approaching the door. There's no curtains or anything. Beko went food, came back. I didn't knock on the door. I turned around and just skedaddled. I just ran. Traumatized. Oh my god, Baba! I was raided? Raiders, hello, welcome, hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, oh my god. Hello. How long ago was that? How long ago was that? I went on an adventure, dang, I know I did. Bubba with the raid. Hello, hello, raiders, hello, hello. They're probably long gone by now because I'm just that much of a derp. How do I do? How do I do? There we go. Unrecognized. Is my... Can I have a shout out for Bubba? Apparently I don't know how to shout out. I thought it was just /SO, but apparently I'm being special and it's not. What were you guys playing? Hi, I'm special. Don't worry about me. I'm just your ultimate domlet at your service. You know, panic. Bree, hello! Welcome back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I missed all of you guys. The stuff that happens when you go outside. I know, this is why you don't go outside, guys. Don't go outside and don't approach other people's, houses. The almighty undefined. A Twinkie wiener sandwich is a Twinkie that is cut down the middle long ways, and you put the hot dog in the middle of it with cheese whiz. That sounds so weird. The sweetness with the hot dog. Did they shave? I don't know. It happened all so quick. I ran away so fast. I ran away so fast. Hello, Alexander. Oh, sorry, Zandira. Hello, hello. Your emotes are super cute. Thank you so much. And Blender goes brr, Ratatouille event. For some reason, you sound like a more mature Project Melody. What do you mean? Sorry if you don't like that. Where? When I'm whispering? Or like right now? Right now? Goodbye, Sam and love. You mean when I was panicking or like right now? The scuffinator goes brr, brr. Hello, hi. You're so cute. Thank you, Shelfin and the elf. I'm sorry, I'm so backlogged. Hello, I'm just getting to your messages right now. I acknowledge you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for calling me cute. What accent do you have? Do I have an accent? I don't know what my accent is. I've taken the accent test before, and it says I'm all over the place. Hey Chia, managed to make it egg with the coffee maker. It will be done one way or another, but how long did it take? And was it actually thoroughly cooked? Thoroughly processingly? Blah blah. That's not too bad. You can do instant noodles as the base. This is true. Hello new people. Beko likes to backlog so much she's reading messages from 40 minutes back. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to catch up. Wow. No, it's not that accent. Wow. Beko is awesome. I'm so backlogged, but the Beko is alive. Hello, you remember my first Beko stream where she was backlogged like 20 minutes? Good time. I'm trying to do better. But I've missed you guys so much. I just couldn't help myself, and there was so much to talk about. With you guys, and yeah, panic. If there is a plan at all, what do you mean? Where? Oh, for the cooking? Yes, there is. You just just wake up. Did I just wake up all of your family? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scream that loudly. I'm panicked inside because I screamed that loudly. That scream scared you. I'm so sorry. Are the mods even here? Scribs was here for a little bit. Scribs was resetting their computer. No mods. Mod-free zone? It's okay, Beko. I still love you. Always support that cute face. How do I shout out Bubba? Hold on. S-O. Bubba. Does not recognize command. How? Shout out Bubba. There we go. I thought SO is a command. Isn't not /SO as a command? I've done a thing. It's there. The Twinkie Wiener sandwich was created by aptly named Weird Al, so that's why it sounds weird. Oh, let's see, that makes sense. You had to heat up more cookie dough? What are you making? Cookie dough? What are you heating up? Surprisingly good. You're sick. Why are you sick? You said it. Don't be sick. Why do North American foods always have to be extremely fatty or sugary? Because they like the sugary. They like the savory and the sugary. They like sweet things. They've all got sweet tooth. I like savory. I like umami and savory. I'm excited. I bought a bag of umami powder. Not to be confused with MSG. It's like ground up mushrooms. Like, I'm curious to try it out. I want to try it out for some of my cooking. It has an albel on it that says it can be eaten raw. Really? That's weird. Man's heating up cookie dough instead of baking it. Yeah, to make it soft. If it's like day-old cookie, you can microwave it a little bit to heat it up to make it squishy. Reinvigorate the cookie. What is the distinction between heating and baking? If it's dough form or if it's cookie form. If it's already been pre-baked, no other reason, just because all rampant capitalism. Just eat cold cookie. But what if you want it squishy and gooey and chewy? Do you need to heat it in a pan? What the frick? You just hear the drop bears every so often. Drop bears, assaulted by drop bears. Freaking Silver, hello. Oh, bless you, bless you, bless you for the big sneeze of 5,000 bits. Thank you. Revenge? You never write anything in your bits. I'm surprised you never write anything to be read out loud. Then again, at that large amount, I'm pretty sure you can't even hear the TTS through all of the bonkings. Is this revenge for me getting you an adult game? I bought Silver an adult game and then made him play it for the class to view. And it was funny watching the evolution of Silver because he was all appalled, right? He was just like, ugh, disgusting, right? Howdy. Now to make your escape. The drive-by with Lonely Flower Pot. But yeah, he was like, oh, it's disgusting. This is unnerving. How is this a game? Why does this exist? But literally like 10 minutes in, he's just like, oh yeah, this is fun. Get in my butt. Just watching the evolution and just the utter joy and fun that he was having with the game. But I realize now, out of context, it sounds weird. For anyone that's curious, I got him genital jousting. Fun game. It's an actual game that like has actual deep story. It's got a deep story. It's got a deep story. That's why I was telling him. I'm like, you better not reject this game because it's got a deep story and you can play it. For real, it's a serious game. It's a serious game. Highly fun. He recommends dick game, guys. He recommends the dick game. Awa. You baked it, but pan cookie sounds amazing. Melty pan cookies. Oh, it's exclamation mark SO, not slash SO. I was confused. Twitch update? Did it update? Exclamation mark and slash shoutout. Okay, exclamation mark. It's been, that's how long it's been since I streamed. I forgot the command. I was just like, is it slash? No, exclamation mark shoutout. Okay. You will bake the dough, too lazy to pan flip. You still pan fry maple syrup? Oh. Finally what? You think the best umami powder could have to be bonito powder? Really? Just crush it up? You use the syrup as an ice cream topping? Awa. Revenge. It's a dough loaf from Pillsbury. Oh, that sounds fun. I want cookie dough now. I just want to straight up eat cookie dough. No. You need to think on that still? Think on what? Oh, that's right. Silver is trying to think of an adult game to buy me. Why is this a thing that has happened? Just because I wanted to embarrass Silver. Beko, Venus, I understand. I baked onions recently, so the cookies, even baked, have that weird onion taste. It's subtle and cursed. Oh, onion cookies. That was for dumping bits on you that one time and the program wasn't working. This is true. It didn't work. I was gypped out of my bits and my throws. Does your muted redeem take your ears away? Yeah. Well, temporarily. They come back. It's actually fun. You highly recommend. He recommends the dick game, guys. Take notes. We are back. Now Beko will get an existential crisis for no backlog. I'm trying to catch up, guys. You guys are still somehow one step ahead of me. See, this is how out of practice I am, that I'm slowly slipping on my grasp of trying to maintain being up to date with you. Beko should play for stream? No, I would get banned, Cooks. You should know the rules and regulations. I would get banned so fast. I would not exist anymore. Hopefully the story isn't the one thing that goes deep. What do you mean? It's all about the story. You do like the dick game? It's fun! You didn't even try the multiplayer. The multiplayer is really fun. Ayo, Silver. Take yours. Your dick game? Someone's gonna screenshot that? Where? Oh, I'm pretty sure Ano's on top of that. Bro, it's already in your D. See, I told you Ano's already on top of that. Ano, I want that picture too. Please send it to me. See, this is why you love Beko. She's cultured. Yeah. It's a fun dick game. Onion cookies sound like a punishment to eat, just like green onion cereal. Did you know there was such a thing as green onion cereal? I'm rusty. I'm a little bit rusty. I am. I was a little non-complacent about streaming because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if everybody would have moved on since my whole short 2-week non-streaming stint. Who knows? Now play Fallout New Vegas, Beko? Right now? For what? What context? What, because of onion cookies? Does Fallout New Vegas have onion cookies? What? You can play with the Beko filter on? Wait. Covering the whole screen? It would just cover the whole screen. Hello, son. How are you doing? How are you? Hello. Onion cookies doesn't sound horrible? Psst, Beko, what, Bubba? What, Bubba? Hi, Bubba. Hello, Bubba. Hello. You'll buy it if you have to. So I have Fallout New Vegas has gotten past the backlog. You're doing good? You? I'm doing really good. I'm so happy to be back with you guys. I'm happy to be back with you guys. It's so nice to be back. Am I looking under F for Fallout? I don't have it. I don't have any Fallout. Where am I? Actually, yeah, let me buy it on your birthday. Do you remember what my birthday is? You can filter the screen and caption to us what's happening. Just describe everything in detail. It's gonna be so weird and so wrong all at the same time. You've gained motivation to write? Really? What? You're gonna lurk for a bit? What are you writing? What are you writing? I'm so caught up now. It's amazing to be here in the present. I'm finally caught up. Kaiju! Hi! Hi, Kaiju! Were you here the entire time? You back to sleep? Who said you can sleep, Silver? Who gave you permission to sleep? Are you in bed right now? Who told you could do that? Didn't you know there's a new regulation? You have to ask your doctor if you're allowed to sleep at pre-designated times. It's the new movement. It's the new movement. It's called Z's time schedule. How do you say? Z's time schedule. What is the thing for? Why am I drawing a blank when we turn back and forward times? Time change? It's a new regulation to try to help people not sleep at the incorrect designated time slots assigned to them biologically by pre-existing eminent species that exist in the universe, also known as space, also not known as aliens, because there's nothing to be found in Area 51. Just saying, wink wink, nudge nudge. Just shy of 2 hours and she's here? Yay, I'm in the now. It just only took me 2 hours. You said you can sleep? You said you can sleep. Are you part of NASA? Are you a part of NASA? Now only sleeping alone? Wait. Oh, crap. I did NOSA. Are you a part of NOSA? Not to be confused with NASA? You just wrote short stories and stuff you like. You don't post any of your stuff if you're wondering. Aw. Is it like a hobby? What kind of things do you write? Just short stories? You work in 7 hours? That's never stopped you before. NOSA, yeah. NOSA says you have to sleep during your designated, allotted, assigned, schedule sleeping time slots in order to keep your biological clock adjusted with the Earth's gravitational rotation around the universe. If you're sleeping, then your weight on your bed could be positioned in such a manner that it could prevent the proper rotation of the Earth. NASA, you hardly know. Meow. Now asleep sadly alone. No. Sometimes you don't think you're allowed to sleep since you didn't sleep after work like you were supposed to and leave for work in about 5 hours-ish. You need to sleep. What are you doing being awake? What are you doing? You guys gotta make sure you guys get your rest. You've been lurking, currently writing up your prosecution presentation as you're legally representing Belir and Sala as they seek compensation from being raided by a certain Avispa nectarinia. Oh, did Avi raid Belle? When? Hopefully she has a good attorney, because not to sound biased, but this case is pretty much done even before it began. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, Kaiju? What if I told you I was her legal representation and I watched a lot of She-Hulk? Check throne? Oh no. What have you done? I can be Avi's legal representation and I can talk circles around you. How do I know I can talk circles around you? Because I can walk around you and talk circle, 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 circle. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the attorney. They'll totally be swayed by the circle, circle talk. Outstanding gift suggestions from fans. 3. What have you guys recommended? No, that seems about the same. What is this one? Send meth. What am I looking at? Leg. Hard on. Not unless, did you get something? How do I check? I don't know how to use Throne. I think the easiest way for me to check if I was gifted something from Throne would be to check my Twitter, actually. If that's what you're looking for. Because I don't know how to use Throne. But I have it set up so that it automatically tweets if I was... Oh my god, why? Why? Chicken, why are you getting me the lifties? Like... Most sci-fi, fantasy, etc. Yeah, it's the hobby. Oh, I see. Nation of Salmon Acquirers. Is it comfortable? Is these insoles gonna be comfortable? They just look like heelys. Like, not heelys, not the fun heelys, but heels. If you're a good enough lawyer, you can do anything. Ah. Did you know you have rights? Yeah. Did you know you have rights? You also have lefts. Or be like my great-grandfather and just bribe the courts? Oh no, what would it take to bribe them? Let you sleep? You don't care that you're alone? But you don't have to be alone. You could get a body pillow. I have a Garrus. He sometimes looks away from me for some reason, like he doesn't want to talk to me. He's too busy with his calibrations. He's too busy. I wish he would notice me sometimes. But I never finished Mass Effect 3. Or 2. So I never got to have Garrus moments. Sweet, sweet Garrus moments. You're being awake because you need to watch the Beko? Oh no. Oh no. What am I gonna do about this? Low rest, only support. Wait, what? What about what? If I could, I would watch 24 hours of Beko. I've done the 24-hour streams. I don't know if I'll do it the same again. When were you raided by Avi? She raided Belle's Minecraft castle? Oh, no. She hasn't visited his Minecraft castle. He's just being precautionary because he was quite mortified about her visiting me. He was quite mortified witnessing Avi's visits to my lovely abode. But she has not visited him yet. People raid Belle. You can't girl boss yourself out of this one feeling. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Silver, are you asking Belle to help you in this? Beko won't let you sleep. Go to sleep. Oh, okay. Wait, you added Belle, but you're listening to Anno. What kind of threesome is this? What kind of cheating are you doing, Silver? Huh? Anno, your mistress? Anno is your mistress? But but Belle's your boo thing? I see what's going on. Okay. Silver just likes being told what to do. Short? I like the phrase being portable. Posted the cookies and the food pics? Cookie. Those look like crunchy cookies. They look like they contain peanut butter. Ah, in fact they do contain peanut butter. Sag. No video game today? Apparently not. Apparently I got so heavily distracted. I did have the organization game set up when I started streaming, but I changed it to just chatting just because of how badly backlogged I was. There was no hopes of me actually doing game, I think. Like, thank you Black Eyes Canary for the hydration station. Thank you for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. Oh! I was drinking! And you're super loud! Hold on, nobody can hear you. They didn't hear you. Why is your illustration not working?
I don't know. Is it broken?
Are you someone else?
No. I can play.
Oh, I opened the wrong one. This one.
Ah.
There you go.
That would explain it.
Nobody heard you scare me. They just heard my reaction.
They just heard you.
They just heard me go. Blah!
What's going on, gamer?
Not much.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I'm recovering from the holidays, and I'm just getting ready to finalize all my Christmas shopping. So.
Your turkey looked so good.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh my god, I just want to eat your turkey. I just want to eat your turkey. Your skin had the nice crispy brown edges on it and everything, but it still it had the glisten on it as if it was still moist and not dried out.
It was. Do you want to know my secret? You want to know my secret and how I cut my turkey? Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Do you shove a can in him?
I don't, actually. So the turkey I did this year, because I usually try to cook every single year, and I love cooking. But like, So this year's turkey was a maple bourbon glazed turkey with an apple and onion chopped up and stuffed inside of it to give it more of a savory, like a sweet flavor to it and keep everything moist. But
Ah.
so one thing that I can tell you to do with when you're cooking turkey is when you go to roast a turkey in the oven, if you cut a bit of the skin away from the meat and then kind of use your hand to peel
To
the skin,
blow
not
air bubbles in to inflate the turkey?
no, kind of. You have the right idea. Like you peel the skin away just enough to like kind of make like a pocket. And then what I do is I take a butter and I mix it with all my herbs and spices that I'm gonna do on the turkey, and I make kind of like a Play-Doh, and then you pack the butter inside there and then close the turkey back up. And then that way, as it cooks, the butter is melting, and then it uh, makes the meat nice and juicy because the butter the butter gets caught inside between the skin and the meat, and then you have everything else that makes it out get stuck in the pan. So it came out really well. Everyone loved it.
Do you think since Thanksgiving is over, all of the excess turkeys that are in the stores are on sale now? Do you
You
think I
should
should
get one.
do you think they discount the turkeys? I've never seen discount turkey before, but I think I went to the store like the day after Thanksgiving. I didn't check if the price dropped for all of those turkeys. There was so much turkey.
They might, but I also had some people this year who couldn't do turkey because they don't like turkey. So I
Hmm.
also did a brown sugar spiral ham, which was,
Spiral?
was also very good. And then for dietary restrictions of people who were there, they were my green bean casserole was vegan, so we swapped the regular cream with like heavy almond milk, and then we swapped like any of the broths that needed to be dairy related. We swapped those. Good. And then the stuffing, because one of the attendees couldn't have gluten, everything had to be gluten free. We did the stuffing with a gluten free pineapple sweetbread, and that came out really well too. Everything, and then the potatoes were garlic chive mashed potatoes, and then we had pumpkin, because again, because of the gluten in the crust, there was a pumpkin custard instead of pumpkin pie. And then and then I, for myself, I just had the regular cans of cranberry sauce because I love that. I love that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I like to cook.
you always have such good food picks. You do
I
a
try.
lot of the cooking. Very skilled, very skilled. I'm just realizing that it took away all of my tags. My tags don't exist anymore.
Oh no, I'm doing Christmas dinner this year too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're gonna do. They said they want to do turkey again, so I might try something a little different. I'm gonna see if I can maybe make like a sweet cranberry jam glaze, which I think would go really good with it. But if not, I'm probably just gonna slow roast a prime rib for like 12 hours.
Over here, struck, struck.
I wouldn't read that. There you go.
Huh?
Nothing. I guess mod powers don't work when I'm trying to click stuff.
I'm trying to add tags.
Eggs?
Eggs, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes. Eggs, bacon, lettuce, lettuce, tomato. There you go. Those are my tags. Done.
Moldy rice in my fridge? No, I try not. My fridge is actually fairly clean. When you were talking about doing fridge picks earlier, I was like, I might have to clean my fridge again because I do have a little bit of leftovers that need to be
Keep the
taken care of.
leftovers in there. Keep it as it is in all its glory.
Have you? Okay, so here's a question for you. Do
Hmm.
you like unusual like meats, like deer or stuff like gamey, wild game meats?
I've never tried them before, but I am open to trying them.
Okay, so my dad goes hunting every year. I'm not a big hunter anymore since I moved to the city, but My dad goes hunting every year, and this year they got 9 moose. So I have an abundance of moose meat in my fridge or freezer, and I'm going to be probably making I'm gonna probably do a moose chili like next week sometime. It's delicious.
Moose.
It's very, very, very tender.
I want to try all of these. I want to try all of these.
Well, next time you're flying somewhere, just stop on over.
Can I?
I'll do that.
With how busy it was during the convention, I don't know if I would have time to visit anyone.
That's fair. I was gonna go to the convention in the place near me, the one that I suggested you go to, and then I got so busy with work, I just couldn't. It's like,
My entire streaming setup went on vacation. Yeah, it felt like a lot of things got reset since last time. All of my tags are gone, which makes me sad because I liked all of the tags that I had set for myself, and now they don't exist anymore. It feels like since last time I streamed, there's been a lot more trolls existing on Twitch.
yeah, the internet's kind of in a downward slope right now with everything going on with all the social medias.
Weird.
I'm in the process of setting up stuff for something later, but I'll talk to you about it off stream.
Okay. Becca been back and forth. Can't say enough. You love Digimon Survive. Yes. I've been all over the place. Everyone's saying that they love you.
Are you did you get the new Pokemon?
No, I have not.
I've been playing the crap out of it.
Yeah? How was it?
It's buggy. Like they definitely should have taken more time to polish it, but it's fun.
I've seen the buggies.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though.
Oh! Yeah, if the turkeys died for Thanksgiving, I should just, buy them at a discounted price before they spoil in order to honor their death for the holiday after
Have
the
you ever
fact.
cooked a turkey before?
I've cooked the turkey, I think, either once or twice, and then I've had a tofurkey before.
Okay. Well, what do you do with all your giblets?
Giblets?
The bag of like excess organs that comes inside the turkey that they typically throw away or just leave in there for people to make stuff with.
I don't really recall, but I think I might have experimented by trying to make a broth out of them.
Yeah. I usually just get rid of them because they just get in the way. One of my guests was like, "Can you keep the liver so I can eat it?" And I go, "No." You want it, you can buy your own turkey. Do it that way.
You don't want to give them the liver? What do you do with the liver?
You eat it. You cook it and eat it.
Liver feels weird.
It does. But I'm excited. I gotta start thinking because Christmas is. Oh boy, how far away is Christmas? 1, 2, 3.
Who even molds rice? I'm reading chat. I'm reading chat. Don't worry, guys. I'm reading you guys while I is talking to me. I love the fact that you guys are talking about the moldy rice.
We only have 25 days until Christmas, Beko. Earlier, I heard you say something about Christmas gifts, and I was in the middle of a Final Fantasy raid, and I didn't quite hear what you said.
I just got you something small. It's super small. Like, don't even imagine it's anything. It's like
I can't believe you got me an Xbox One. No, I have a couple things I have to send out still.
Which one's the Xbox One?
It's the one that came out a couple years ago. Xbox One Series X is the newest one.
I do got a spare. You want it?
You do got a spare?
I do got a spare. You want it?
No, I have my PS5 that I just upgraded, so.
It was collateral.
Collateral?
Yeah. It was collateral. Xbox Series X. Say it right. I have the one.
The Xbox One?
I don't have the new one.
I have a broken Xbox One in my closet, and then I have my PS4 Pro is in one room, my PS5 is in this room, my Steam Deck's downstairs, my Switch is downstairs, and all my other stuff is all over the house.
So many consoles.
Yeah.
Kaiju, Belle's fridge is leaking.
You never answered me about that game. The lunar.
Oh, oh. I might
I
have to
don't know.
pass. I might have to pass for now, just because, money.
That's fair. I just know that I don't even know if it's still there. It might have sold on Black Friday, but it has like everything. It has the map and everything too. So
Did it go on discount for Black Friday?
I get a bigger discount every day than what we
Oh,
offered on Black Friday.
oh,
So.
okay. Okay. You'd like to hunt a moose. I want to taste a moose.
It's delicious.
I
So
wanna
in my freezer right now,
I
have
want to
like
eat. I want to eat the animals.
I have like 2 pounds of spicy moose sausage, 2 pounds of regular moose meat, a pound of ground moose, and then 2 roasts.
Weigh like almost 1,000 pounds. Does moose weigh 1,000 pounds?
Yeah, they're huge.
Do you
I
have
a very
Do you have the lengthwise fridge that can hold a body?
I don't.
You don't have a garage, freezer garage?
No, I need to get one though. I'm a homeowner now. I'm gonna have to get one.
How are you
So,
keeping this moose without a garage freezer?
I don't have much of anything in my freezer. I usually buy ingredients to use as time goes.
Ah, then yes, I would like a picture of your freezer filled with this moose. Both spicy moose sausage and normal meats. Fridge with the freezer on the bottom are superior. I've never had a fridge like that before.
The fridge with the freezer on the bottom. My fridge is tall but skinny. That's the one thing I don't like about it. Is it's like you gotta kind of finagle things in there. Tonight I worked kind of late, so I ordered tofu ramen on the way home, and I just had hand cut tofu soup ramen noodles. It was delicious.
I unfortunately will not be able to taste or eat things properly probably for the next week or two because I have unfortunately burned my mouth.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you got COVID.
No, I burned my mouth with molten hot lava.
It happens.
Did I claim my @? I did claim my @. I haven't posted anything about it. I didn't advertise my @hive. But I did claim it. I mentioned it to the ABC. Avi was not interested. She said she might pass on it, but I told her it's worth at least claiming the name just in case it does get big.
I thought Hive was like owned by a crazy person.
It's like 2 people or something. There's a lot of things that I keep hearing, but that's what's trending and popping right now. And Scribs is back. You wanted to try Popeye's Cajun turkey? Wait, Popeye's offers the turkey?
They do. They sell out really fast though.
Oh. We'll never stop talking about your rice habits, Belle. Do you use the giblets for fishing? I can see that being the case. Back you did what? What did I do? What? Could that be shortened? Your fridge never leaks? Your new fridge, there's a leak in there. Did you see the Digimon Survive sale? Do you play the Digimon Survive, I
don't. I have a hard time playing any sort of visual novel game because it's like there's a lot of reading involved, and I don't know if my community would enjoy that. Even though everyone seems to really like my voice, and I'm not sure why.
You've got a good poppin' voice with a wide range. It always shocks me. You reach a new range that I never knew your voice was capable of. You keep one static voice, but your voice could do so much more, and it shooketh the masses. You hide it away. You tuck it and hide it away. Cowboy eye time.
I try. No cowboy eye time.
See, you tucketh it away.
No cowboy eye time.
Beko sounds hungry. Did I eat? I had so much salad. I was like, could not finish. That's why I was late today. I was trying to eat my salad. Single door is better than double door. Why? Oh well. You didn't even think of claiming the name. Denki has always been taken on everything already. Go for it, Denki. Go claim your hive. Go claim your hive name. Tumblr supremacy. I think I have a Tumblr as well, but it might be Nekobako.
I have a Tumblr that's not related to VTuber stuff. I've had it forever, and I just use it to look at the pictures of the trending memes.
I had Tumblr at one point, and I used it for a short bit. It was kind of fun, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Like if Twitter actually does go away, it's just gonna be weird because it's like it's been around for so long and has such an impact with like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I hated Twitter for the longest time though.
Yeah.
Just because
I mean,
when it first came out, I'm just like, who cares? Like, you wrote like, it's like originally the premise of Twitter to me was like, notice me, please notice me. I have a thought I throw out into the universe. Please acknowledge me and my thought, sort of thing. And it's just like, why? Why should anyone care?
and then Twitter responded with, "Click here to get tech support with your tool."
Yeah. I imagine Twitter was for people like for people that like felt the need to be conceited and only wanted to think and talk about themselves. But
Yeah.
now it's like a whole masses conglomerate and get Sonic the Hedgehog fixed.
Finally.
It's impressive.
Oh, I can't even get on Hive Social.
Hi.
Because I guess it's on Android.
I've heard your voice, Scribs. I attended your birthday Minecraft thing. I don't remember entirely what it sounded like, but I have heard your voice, Scribs. Any social media is all about how you make it. This is true. What people you follow, how you engage and interact. This is true. This is why I have very, very hard time posting things on Twitter. Because I don't know what to post. I don't know what people care about or what people would want to hear about, and I don't really like talking about myself.
Is MySpace still a thing? It is.
It is?
It is.
Wow. That's funny. But yeah, I don't post as much as everybody else. I don't post as much as Avi or Chia because like I don't know what's worth posting to you guys and stuff. And I don't like to spam you guys. I see Twitter as a form of spam. So I hate posting on Twitter and I don't do it as often. And so like I had one of our siblings approach me. And they followed me and they were like in a call with me. And they searched up my Twitter and they're like, "What? I have more followers than you? How? You've been streaming for this long?" I'm just like, "I'm sorry, I just don't use it." And they're like, "Man, you have such a low following on Twitter." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay." I don't care. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know. I guess I don't utilize Twitter properly in the way that it should be, as a news outlet of like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and stuff like that. I use my Discord more for that. If you guys are curious as to what I'm up to or what's going on, Discord is like the best place for that. Twitter is like
It's so easy for stuff to get lost on Twitter.
I go to Twitter to feel depressed.
No.
With the drama that goes on. I go to Twitter to be depressed. Anytime I get lost in the Twitter feeds and just read all the sad stories and the drama, it makes me sad. So I get fatigue. I get fatigue from Twitter. Discord's nice. It's like a little safe bubble. If you want to know what's going on with me, my Discord's the best place to catch me.
Sometimes you'll find her sitting alone in a voice call, not streaming, and she's actually asleep or forgot to log out. Or sometimes you'll find cooks sleeping in voice.
No, that's mostly me. I've fallen asleep in voice call. I've fallen asleep in my tea room before.
See?
It's iOS too. Listen, that was a blur. The birthday was a big blur. Oh, it's that one guy from Twitch. Hi! It's good to see you again. Following I on MySpace? Do you have the same name, or is it the other name that you've had on some of your games?
Oh, I don't. My other name that I use on some of those other games is a different Twitter account. My MySpace, I stopped using when I was like 12. But
Is the Hive the Twitter killer? People are trying to make it Twitter killer, but it's purely mobile, so we'll see what happens.
I don't think. Do you think? I don't know. Is this a good just chatting topic, or is this something you'd want to talk about on stream?
What?
The Twitter stuff, or do you not?
I don't know enough about it to actually give educated conversational pieces.
That's fine. Uneducated guesses are sometimes the best. Someone come at you with like, "How do you think the algorithm's going to change when Elon Musk takes over?" And you just go, "Twitter slow."
I'm Twitter derm. Does not know enough. I just know that people are freaking out about it. That's all I can say. Anything I say is just kind of reverbing what I've vaguely been seeing. I've been in New York for the past like I've been offline for like basically the past 2 weeks, and then all of this has gone down, and I'm barely trying to catch up on everything. I'm in New York, and people are like, "Help! Twitter's going down! I'm gonna confess my love," and I'm just like, "What? What is going on?"
Did in your trip, please tell me that you were like at least 1 point. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm walking here.
No.
Not at all?
And I didn't see any rats either.
You see any rat? Oh my gosh. It sounds like a wasted trip then, honestly.
I had pizza once.
I was gonna say, did you get pizza at least? Was it good?
It was good. They know how to make their pizza.
Okay. Was it from like a chain of pizza places, or from like Joe's Pizza Joint down the street?
I wanted to try Joe's, but we ended up going to is it Ice? Vicks or Ice or something like that, which was like the best pizza. My coworkers went on they did a pizza crawl one of the nights. They visited like 5 pizza places in a single night, and they said straight up the Vicks whatever pizza place I ended up eating, that was the best one of all of the pizza places they tried. So I'm just like, okay, well, I guess that was my pizza experience, that one place. I don't need to eat 5 billion different pizzas. I had the best ramen I'll probably have in my entire life.
Nice.
And I'm sad that it doesn't exist anywhere else other than New York and Japan. Wang. Good way to build an audience outside of Twitch itself, but how? How? I've posted things and I have no idea how to become trending on Twitter. Yeah, oh my god, you don't have 1 million followers? I know. Well, I mean, the numbers are very skewed. I think I only have... It's like a small number, right? I only have like 300 on Twitter. I only have 300 on Twitter.
I don't know. Let's check.
Posting schedule updates, interactions, and others, videos, art, reblogs. I hate posting on Twitter because I feel like any post I make is like spam, and I hate spamming people. I don't want to spam people, which is why it's so difficult for me to post on Twitter, because I regard it as spam. This is called doom scrolling. Oh no, is it? There's a phrase for getting depressed from social media? Doom scrolling?
Sorry, I went to your Twitter and I was immediately met with the video of you crushing the watermelon. I like your dinosaur shirt.
Yeah? I like the dinosaur shirt too. It was a gift from my sister. We can catch Beko. Challenge accepted. How are you catching me? How are you catching me?
Net done.
You can catch me on Beko trails.
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside if I'm doing some Beko trailings. I should hide some more stickers around. I don't know if there's anyone in my area. Maybe I shouldn't. Only outside of my area. No local Beko trails.
Yeah.
You were not sleeping? You were left behind?
If you are ever in my neck of the woods, not directly in my neck of the woods, but like a couple hours to the other side of my neck of the woods in Chicago, you got to get some deep dish pizza. It's delicious.
Deep dish.
Deep dish pizza. It's basically lasagna but pizza.
That sounds interesting. I'd give it a try. You have to show me the good foods.
Yeah, Illuminati's. And then if you like vegan places, there's a vegan place down the street from where I live that's phenomenal. I'm not vegan, but sometimes I like to make a healthier choice and be like, I will not eat this garbage today.
Okay. Healthy choices. This is fair. So whenever I feel like that, that's when I want to eat poke.
Poke bowls. My local grocery store makes really good salmon poke bowls. I had one the other day. It was amazing.
I would say I'm salivating, but I also have a starburst in my mouth. Twitter is very much social media. You're going to use Twitter to eat Movie Cowboy. Hello, Movie Cowboy. How are you doing? Hello. Wait. Brain is processing. Movie Cowboy. My brain is bad, but my brain is fritzing right now, but yes. Hello. You're going through the same thing that Cooks is going through, from what I've been told. Are you going to Anime Frontier too? Is that next week? Is that next week?
What is Cooks going through?
I'm probably not going to. I'm not going to do any conventions for the rest of the year. Should have said it yourself, Beko. Should have said which one? Back to New York, you missed the real experience. What? Not having which one? The rats and the you walk in here. Talked about on.
No, I'm walking here, not you're walking here.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Hey yo, I'm walking here. Get out my way. Which ramen place? Ichiran. It's so good. It's so good. It's worth the wait. Their slogan is worth the wait. The line, it was a 30-minute wait in line outside in the cold. And there were passerbyers that were like asking how long the wait was, and people were like 30 minutes, and they're like, "Oh, it's not that bad. Trust me, it's worth the wait." They were passing by and they're like, "Trust me, it's worth it." I'm like, "What? 30 minutes is not considered bad for a wait time? Usually if anything is more than 15 to 20 minutes, I just leave and find a different place to eat at." Feed us spam? You want me to spam you guys? I feel bad about that. Dude, if I start spamming every tangible and intangible thought that comes across my brain onto Twitter, it's gonna be like Babel. It's gonna be Gremlin Babel. You guys are gonna be convinced that Scuff Beko has taken control of the account, is just screaming straight up gibberish to you guys and expecting tangible, coherent responses back. It's just gonna be really random stuff. I don't even know. And I feel like I have to make it worth your while by making pictures and stuff instead of just text of like, you know. You're torn between Pokeball and a lasso. Lasso ball? You doing well? I hope you're doing well. You missed the gunning? You've been in and out too. You've gone like AWOL. And you were also missing a little bit from Avi's streams. But you're back again. Hello, that is you. Yes. Just to balance out the universe from people like I, whenever you get the urge to make the healthier choice, you make the worst.
No.
Why? How does that even happen? If you feel the urge for something, that's your body telling you you need that. Sometimes I feel like I feel like I need salt, and that's just my body wanting like electrolytes. You know what I mean, right? When you want something salty, that means you want electrolytes.
Gatorade.
What are you going through? Cooks. So movie cowboy, you're in the process of being pre-debut, right? You're in the process of becoming a VTuber. And I asked Avi, I'm just like, I thought I knew it was like an ongoing joke that you haven't streamed and people were like rating and following you. It was like an ongoing joke before, but now you're becoming a VTuber. And I was asking Avi, I'm like, is he being bullied into this or is this planned? And she's just like, something about you just think it looks so fun and you kind of want to give it a try. Cooks is going through that same notion. He never imagined he would be or even would consider it, but he's kind of wanting to. He's feeling it. He's getting his raccoon bits into everybody's trash. Okay,
I know.
He's crawling into the rubbish bins of everybody that I raid. Everybody that I've raided and then some, he lurks into them and is able to keep heavy communications with them. I lurk on everybody, but I have to mute them because of my audio sensitivity. I can't listen to that. He listens to every single stream he lurks in. Every single, if he's lurking in 5 different streams, he has all of their audios on and he's listening to all of them and responding in all of them. And
he's just good at multitasking.
He's
what
great
a
at
good lad.
I can't. I need too much audio stimulation for me. There's too much audio stimulation. I can't do that. I've tried, and it's just like, and I'm just like, God. So Cooks is like, he wants to. He's falling down the rabbit hole and wants to become a VTuber. He's going down the same path. Yes, Scuff Beko, take over, please. You want Scuff Beko to take over? That's the thing, though. I'd feel bad. I would want it to make pictures and images to make it your guys' worthwhile. Sometimes I don't have the time for that. Sometimes I just need to word vomit some words. You think we would all like to know the many thoughts of the Beko brain? Oh no. It's random sometimes. There's a vague memory that my sister has that she likes to talk about sometimes, where she was just on her computer in the kitchen messaging her friends. I don't know what came over me. I don't know what I was watching or not watching or what the thought process was, but I decided it was a great idea to make a grand entrance, to just barge into the kitchen and shout, "I am a conquistador!" and then just leave with no explanation. No explanation. I'm just like, what? What does that even mean? And I'm like, I don't know. I have no explanation for this. It was just a mood. It was just the mood. Speaking of Scuff Beko, where's the redeem? This is true. I never turned it back on because I wasn't sure if it was working or not. And I never got to test it out. And I got so carried of trying to catch up with all of the talking that I never got to turn it on. Spam, now that sounds like a good ingredient to use in a cooking collab. It is! Spam is really good! Spam is really, really good! Hi, do you want to participate in this lovely excursion experiment that I'm doing?
Sure, what is it? And when is it?
Well, we have some time, so you have some time to think about it. I'm going to process chia first, so it's going to be some time. It might even be like 2 months from now, maybe more.
Okay.
So you have time. But as I mentioned before, I'm doing a cross collaboration. It's going to be keep talking and nobody burns.
Is this the cooking thing?
Yeah, where you ratatouille me. So you can think of some sort of recipe and you can come on and you can try to instruct me on how to do something.
Oh no. When it comes to food though and cooking, I'm one of those get the hell out of my kitchen and let me cook sort of people.
Oh great, sounds like content. You'll suffer while watching me struggle, bless it. This will be great. You have a couple of months.
I'll try to think of something that won't be too expensive and should be fairly simple.
Okay. Is your cooking usually expensive?
Yes.
Oh God! You bougie chef! What the frick? Do you have Michelin stars in your kitchen? Is that
I
what's
don't.
going on? Do you put freaking caviar in all of your dishes? Do you
No, I
lace?
try to get the freshest ingredients. I go to the most expensive grocery store in town.
You lace your turkey with gold?
No. Gold adds no nutritional value or flavor. It's simply there to be a showpiece.
Yeah, that's true. Real tea simply
What's
move in
a food
silence.
you really hate?
Why?
Because I don't want to have you waste food.
Peas
Peas?
and spicy things.
Okay. So we're gonna make a Cajun shepherd's pie
What the
with
frig? We're so pivoted to video editing. Maybe over the holidays you'll finish up the video.
You know,
Everybody wants that.
you like soup, right?
I do like soup.
Okay. I have like a gajillion different recipes for really simple soup stuff for the fall. Maybe I'll have you make one of those.
Ah. It'll be a couple of months down the line. I'm gonna process chia first. I don't want to plan multiple ones at the same time,
That's
but
fine.
I'm letting you know you're a candidate to ratatouille me.
I'm just okay. It's because I'm gonna if it's the case, I'll have to think of something that would probably take around an hour to do because I don't want it to be something that it's like put it in the oven and sit on your ass for 2 hours.
We can talk. We can do talking and just chatting. That'll be like a nice chillax ratatouille.
True, true. What are you doing this coming Saturday? Do you have anything planned?
No.
Me either. I don't know if I need to go anywhere, but if on the off chance I don't, I'm gonna randomly message you and we're just gonna do something.
Okay.
I don't know what, but it'll be something.
My streams are usually earlier in the morning on Saturday.
Really? But your time zone is so far behind mine that early for you is late for me. It's like midnight here right now.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm actually gonna bounce because I have doctor stuff tomorrow.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay. Thank
It's
you
fun.
for stopping
I wanna
by.
Yeah, no
And
problem. It's always fun being here. I like your chat. I like your
You-
streams. They're very nice.
you almost made me spit out my water when you scared me earlier.
You made a silly noise. I was concerned.
I almost spat out my water.
I'll have to see some of the pictures from your trip.
Mm.
It'd be
That's
cool.
all in the pics where it didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Goodbye, Beko's chat.
Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe and give her all your bits so she can buy smoked salmon. She will execute a man for smoked salmon.
That's on my throne. They don't need to give the biddies, but also it's expensive on the throne, so never mind. Don't even think about that.
Yeah, so just give the biddies.
Build your own half-dozen stuffed cookies assortment? Excuse me?
That'd be
Does-
fun. All
does
right.
that-
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Do they have... I'm not interested. None of them are caramel flavored. Disappointment. 2 out of 10. Should try again. I mean, they should improve it. But yeah. Movie Cowboys being bullied. I am systematically also bullying my friends. I made the avatar for my friend Rose. Just the concept. PNG. She's a PNG tuber now. Against her will. I've made a little model avatar for her. So yeah. Same thing. She loves the design though, so that's fine. Right now I'm trying to figure out a design for Cooks to help him out. Right now he's only got his raccoon form, his animalistic raccoon form. But he wants to be human, guys. He wants to be human. The little raccoon guy wants to be humanoid. He wants a human form. Like a Pinocchio. And so I'm trying to figure out a design. My usual artist that did the concept for my last friend hasn't responded to me. I don't know, I don't know if I should poke them again or whatnot, but, you know, I don't know. But he's going down that path too. He's fallen down that rabbit hole.
Drop dead.
Ah! He's on the VTuber path. You can maybe listen to 2 streams max with the multi-stream web app? Oh my god. I can't. Especially sometimes when I'm working. I have to listen to certain audios. Beko's just jelly. I cannot split the frequencies inside my ear. I have very sensitive hearing. As you can see, I'm very skittish to every noise and every loud noise. Loud noises, small noises, they're all very shocking and surprising to me. Even harder if it's people collabing, because then it's so many voices. Yeah! Oh my god. If there's so many people talking, then it's all garbled. Delgado! Hi! Nobody expects the Beko Inquisition. This is true. Ha ha ha. Nobody anticipates Beko. Nobody anticipates the Beko. For Chia's model outfit change debut thing, Spooky was working on the game, right? And he wanted me to test it out, and I'm just like, what was I doing? I think I was working on something, and I was about to stream at the same time, and I was just like, I don't have time, like I'm trying to eat, but then I was waiting for food to cook, so I'm like, okay, quickly hand it over, I've got 5 minutes. And he was so proud because he was working on it all day long. He was just like, I fixed everything. Everything's been fixed. There's no possible way. It's probably just gonna be like minor critiques or whatnot. I go right in there. I think I played it for like less than 5 minutes or something, and I broke the game. I somehow broke it. And he's like, what? I was like, I broke it. Is this broken? Does this mean it's perma broken? Does that mean I can't do what I'm supposed to do? Ah, frick. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go stream. Bye! Nobody anticipates. It's not Beko proof. You gotta make things Beko proof. It sounds fun. Good food is pricey, Beko. It is. It is pricey. But it's so good. She hates Wagyu beef. I don't hate Wagyu beef. Meow? Did you guys hear that? Meow? 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 Did you guys hear that? Meow? Meow? I heard myself. Like it was like an echo of myself. Meow? 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 It's a goose. Meow? I don't hear it anymore. Anyway. Based. Pea unenjoyer. I don't like peas. I don't like the popping into my mouth. You're a mediocre cook? And even you
Oh, tea cakes!
Spooky! Thank you! Thank you so much for the resub! Congratulations on surviving 12 months with Bekoitis. I hope you survive another year. And even spend way too much on food when you get into the mood. Good food is good food, yo. Good food is such good food. Hot dog soup? Oh my god, why? Make it for Beko? Beko, what is it? I don't like peas, the popping. I don't like the popping. First step, so you gotta get a ticket. Track down a moose. I gotta go find some moose in my area. Catch upstream. Maybe I gotta go ask Chia. They have a lot of moose in Canada, right? Do you think she can supply me a moose? Ketchup? Catsup stream? Scare her again? You'll miss I don't leave. Opie raccoon girls, Cooks. You wanna be a real boy. Cooks wants to be a real boy. Cooks will evolve into real Cooks. Is boy negotiable? Why? You wanna be a raccoon girl? But raccoon boy. Cooks wants a beard. I'm having difficulties trying to figure out beard. VTuber beard. Are there VTubers with beards? I need to do a VTuber beard review. Assessment challenge. Is this beard satisfactory? Hole of the rabbits? They meow. Meow? Meow. Drop bears. Doesn't like the peeness of the peas. I don't like the peeness of the peas. They do the popping. You're gonna go eat now? Have fun, don't die? Okay, what is the food that you are eating? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. You can have the beard if you want. I just don't know how to make it look good. Or at least I need to find an artist that makes it look good. You can have a beard and bazungas if that's what Cooks wants. You want the beard and big bazungas. Well, then you get your concept art for your character, Cooks. You do it. You get your character concept art the way you want it. Ow. Good thing that no one here that wants to be a VTuber doesn't want to be Moose, cause then, yeah. Listen, I follow a salmon VTuber, guys. I follow a salmon VTuber. We have a strictly VTuber to VTuber association. Are there any VTubers that just are beards? Like only beards? That's the real question. Only beards. That's the website that Cooks needs to be an associate with. Only beards. You saw one once? A beard VTuber? VTuber to VTuber communication. Strictly VTuber to VTuber communication. Strictly nothing weird or underhandedly or nothing about wanting to know what a salmon VTuber might or if they cook well. Nothing about that. Clown the clown communication. Honka honka. Honka honka. That's the sound of clowns, right? Honka honka. Honka honka. Honka honka. Honka honka. Where's Bonk? She's a clown. She would know what clown the clown communication is like. Bonk, where you at? Yeah, where's Bonk? I outed Bonk during Belle's stream. She probably doesn't want to come to my stream because I'm gonna talk about her chiseled boys that she likes to draw. She draws boys with chiseledness. The best chiseled jaw and Dorito body I've ever seen. And they are quite angular, quite precise lines. Very nice indeed. Dorito Men. Yeah, she drew the Dorito Men. I never knew Bonk could draw Dorito Men like that. They are like Captain America. She draws the best boys. They're very nice. Maybe you should have Bonk do your concept art and you can be a Dorito boy. Are you Cool Ranch or are you nacho cheese? Delicious Dorito flavor. Yeah. It was funny though. She was quite the embarrassed. I hope she's okay. She gets easily flustered. Delicious Dorito flavor. Indeed. I swap between nacho cheese and Cool Ranch. Nacho ranch and cool cheese. I switch between the two. But I think I sometimes lean closer to Cool Ranch just because the parental authorities would usually get nacho cheese a lot because my brother liked nacho cheese. So they always catered to whatever his flavor palette was. Very mood. Salsa verde is best Dorito? Is that spicy? If it's spicy, that's probably the reason why. I don't know. But it does sound familiar. Blue Ranch or the super cheesy ones? Super duper cheesy. Super duper cheesy ones. We are at the 3-hour mark. Just 2 hours and 51 minutes. I can go on longer. I can go on forever, guys. You know, I can go on. Well, no way, I can't go on forever. But yeah. What was a lot of things that I talked about? I talked about the convention. I talked about the best ramen that I'll probably ever eat in my entire life. I talked about the new model that's still in the waiting. That I'm still in the little. I'm a little dough ball. I'm still a little dough ball. Talked about the convention. Talked about Thanksgiving. Talked about my burnt mouth and that everything is numb and I can't taste or feel anything. Sag. Salads now? What's your best salad? Me? Forever stream, let's go. I've thought about that. I've thought about like well the sucky thing is that I've thought about like maybe the next subathon to not do like the 24-hour one and do like uncapped and just like stream out the hours when it like the progressing days and whatnot to be able to get the rest. But it kind of sucks that I won't be able to commit like full-on days because I feel like it's worth it if it's full-on days. Do you know what I mean? Maybe. Talked about Deeks? I did talk about the Dick video game. Beko Max streams about 24 hours, give or take 2 bell wake-up slaps. God, the sounds that I made. It just sounds like a gremlin being awoken from within me. Endurance stream, get the energy drinks ready. I don't do well with the energy drinks. I like not having supplements. Vtuber prom is trending on Twitter again. This is true. Vtuber prom should be trending again because that was the length of the event. I read out like the descriptions of it. You have to make like a Christmas art of the two members and have what was it? A collab, VTuber prom themed collab. But I didn't get anything done. I was debating getting some Christmas Beko art done, but I'm not sure. Blarg! People are planning their dates for Valentine's Day VTuber prom. How often does VTuber prom occur? Like, what is the VTuber prom? Just couples? It's just couples throughout the year? Like, we just create events throughout the year for couples to just do things? I thought it was just like an annual, like, we'll do this. And they had the Christmas themed. And then there's another one in Valentine's? It's twice a year? That's too close together. February and December is too close together. What do you do in the middle of the year? Summer? Beach party? Wow, wow. I want to design Christmas outfit. Or at least get art done. Everything's a bit on standstill. I have some art being commissioned by another artist, but she's put me on back burner because she got orders for VTuber models and she's prioritizing the models over the illustrations. So I have to wait on that. Which is fine. Cause she Hello? I don't have... Hold on. I'm gonna turn on all of the guests. I'm gonna turn on all of these things. Cause I'm not... You guys hear that, right? Somebody is popping in. Okay. Now, whoever pops in. Like, what the frick? I'm hearing voices. Are you guys hearing it? Are you guys not hearing it? One's in Valentine's, and one at the end of the summer. Ah. You swear you're gonna throw hands with this ghost? You guys are hearing it too, then. Finally losing her marbles. Listen. Detective Beko on the case. It's just villagers in the basement. Listen, that happened earlier, actually. That happened earlier. I was hearing villager noises, and I'm just like, what is that? What is going on? And it turns out that I was logged into Minecraft. I had forgotten all about it. I logged into Minecraft and immediately minimized it without thinking anything. It didn't do anything. It didn't walk, didn't play it, didn't even play it. I just logged in, minimized it, and then all of a sudden I started hearing Minecraft villagers going, and I'm just like, what? What is that? What's going on? Where are these noises coming from? Searching all of my windows, and there's nothing making any noise here! Oh, it's Minecraft. Just the villagers in the basement. Yeah. Just. What sucks is that after stream, I'm gonna have to check outside to see if my neighbor decided to put my package somewhere accessible to me, or if they're going to hold on to it until I knock on their door. But I'm too scared. I'm too scared to go knock on their door. It's the middle of the night, it's super dark, and it's raining outside. But yeah. That emote scared me for a second. That emote scared me for a second. Cause Eh? Eh? Just sneak into their house? Repossess the package. I don't even... No. They've got scary dogs. They've got big, scary, quote-quote, security dogs that will probably rip me to shreds. Exponentially. Reborn Turtle! Hello! How are you doing? Oh, rave dance party. Just put on your dark rain poncho and carry your iconic oversized hood in hand. I'm sure you'll be fine. Wait. What are you referencing? You're getting beat up in Pokemon? Why are you getting beat up in Pokemon? Who's bullying you? Is it because you don't have enough shinies? Well, you get back out there and go find yourself some shinies. I'm a Bakaneko. Use your abilities against the doggos. This is true. That's a hash slinging slasher reference. That sounds familiar. You're just talking mess, to be honest. Wait. Oh, la. Shiny Gardevoir owner? Oh, nice! Which one's Gardevoir? Is that the lizard? Is that the blue one? The blue lizard? I don't know anything about Pokemon. That's the blue lizard, right? Gardevoir? Or is that the grass type psychic one that everybody likes to waifutize it? That has like the red booba plate. Is that the Gardevoir? It's the furry lewd psychic one. Furry lewd psychic one. Furry? Gardevoir is white and green psychic with pink highlights. The one that's like, it looks like a plant and it's got the green bowl cut and it's got the red fin coming out of the chest. You asked Belle this, but you want to know your answer? What was your favorite cosplay you saw at Anime NYC? My favorite cosplay? I don't play any of the Yakuza games, but there was one of the roller skater guys from Yakuza. I loved that. It was hilariously spot on, very brightly colorful, looked ridiculous. They had an eye patch and everything, and I took a picture of it. Unlike Belle, I took a picture of it. I liked that one. That one was funny to me. The fairy psychic one with the booba plate. Oh, is it fairy? It looked like grass to me. Gardevoir is a psychic fairy, and yes, the wife that Pokemon. The wifey Pokemon, yeah. Green hair, white dress, yep. Yep. Not furry. Looks more grass than furry. The shiny is blue instead of green. That actually sounds pretty. That sounds really pretty. Let me see if I have the picture of this Yakuza character. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I've never played Yakuza. Uh-oh.
Motion detected at the front door.
There's motion in front of my door. That one was spooky.
Motion detected at the front door.
I hope that's my package. I hope that's them dropping off my package. Or not. They probably didn't. There you go. I'll post this in the Discord. I could have sworn I posted it. There you go. What was I being booed at again? You would say Google it, but that's a bad idea. Someone dressed as Majima in his 24-hour Cinderella outfit? What does that one look like? 24-hour Cinderella outfit? Suki. Was it the top cosplay that I picked that I'm being booed at? Or a Pokemon take? The cosplay? What's wrong with the cosplay? I thought it was hilarious because it was pretty spot on. I didn't get a chance to really look at a lot of cosplays. I saw a lot of Chainsaw Man. There was a lot of Chainsaw Man. Just Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man. I think I saw one Faye Valentine. I saw a lot of Spy X Family. When did you critique? Critique what? You're in grave danger. Ahaha. Funny. You like Chainsaw Man? Funny. Funny haha. Funny haha. Chainsaw Man is good. Chainsaw Man is fine. Why are you in grave danger? Maybe you should stop digging graves. Ow. Sorry, I can't think of anything funny on the spot. I panic. Oh. Thinking and being funny, man, is too hard. You're going to sleep? Okay, Spooky. something funny. All according to your mischievous and devious plan. I've been shooketh. I'm disheveled and unamasked of unknown I'm lost and confused and unsure what to do. I've been, what do you call it? Where I'm just like immobilized. I'm paralyzed. You've paralyzed me. Don't go too late. No thoughts, head empty. No cat. No cat. Head cat. Hoodwinked, bamboozled, all of the above. Has been hit. I've been struck by a smooth criminal. Struck with conniptions. A lot of conniptions. You know what I did see? Interestingly enough, I saw an artist in an artist alley selling a fan art of Clover. I was like, wow. You know, you get the expected usuals, like all of Hollow Life, some Niji Sanji people, the boys specifically, and then you get Bishoujo, right? You anticipate and expect those. But I saw Clover fan art, and I recognized her hat and everything. Vandeloo, thank you so much for the follow. With every level, I go stronger. Wow. Cinnamon? No cinnamon. Would you say 3 conniptions? Conniption. All of the conniptions. I just thought it was pretty cool to see a fan art of a smaller indie VTuber. It was really cool. I don't think I got their card or contact information for the artist. It was so busy. It was so big and massive, and I was so busy I didn't get a lot of time to explore and everything like that. Sads. Not what you meant, but the result was equally funny. Thank you. The smaller indies are cool. Yeah, it was really cool to see someone selling fan art of a smaller indie VTuber. I'm just like, wow! It'd be really cool if someday you can find a Beko fan art selling at a convention. That'd be really cool. Super duper cool. The fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. Is that like the stress test? Did your little cat beans sore? Yeah. They were always sore at the end of the day. And I wasn't even wearing any of my uncomfortable shoes. I was wearing like tennis shoes and sneakers and stuff. They hurt so bad. It would get to the point where like I didn't like, cause like obviously there was no vehicular. Anywhere you wanted to go you had to walk. You know? So it got to the point where like after the convention it was such a pain and task to try to figure out what to eat. Because nobody wanted to walk afterwards. Nobody wanted to walk anywhere. But you had to if you wanted food. And you know me. I want food. I wanted food. That weirded me out. My goodness. Rarely anybody uses the sound alerts. What? Wow. Chaos. Well worth the 200 bits. Yes. It reverbed in my ear. Everybody's playing Pokemon. Just about everybody's playing Pokemon right now. Even Wonka's playing Pokemon. And every time I look at Fang, She's always doing a special event. Every time I check out Fanggu, she's doing a special event. How many special events are there? Because obviously, since it's a special event, I want to raid her because special event. How are there so many special events? It's her birthday though. So that's adorable. That's adorable. It's her birthday special event. The other option being I wanted to raid Clover, which was the person that I saw had art on. Is every day her birthday? I don't know. I think she did her birthday and her anniversary. And then I think one of them was like, you know, when you do like 2K or 3K celebration, things like that, which is great. But my goodness, I can't think of so many things to do, so many special events. Looking for someone, yeah. Playing Pokemon while watching. Au revoir. Everybody's playing Pokemon. If every day was her birthday, she would be very, very old. This is true. This is true. Unless it's like parts. Do you know what I mean? It's her birthday part 27 or her birthday part 58. You know what I mean? They come into parts. It's a trilogy set. Multiple trilogy sets, in fact. What do you guys feel? What are you guys feeling? Do you want to do birthday or Clover? Oh my god, is it Clover's birthday? I see someone just message happy birthday, Clover. It's not. It's not. It can't be. Someone's just saying happy birthday, right? It's not her birthday, right? Clover's adorable. It's everybody's birthday. It is. It's absolutely everybody's birthday. Bonk is playing Pokemon. Happy birthday, Beko. Thank you. Clover Inari? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Clover Inari. You wanna raid her? Happy birthday, Beko. Would you like another blender? Yeah. They're playing Stardew Valley. I know, yeah. I figured if you guys are getting like Pokemon fatigue since everybody's playing Pokemon, the Stardew Valley is a nice option. Speko's birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nah. I think I might do Clover. Naughty Chat gets put into a blender. Dude, this blender is super powerful, super loud. It has automation. It could do damage. Oh wait, never mind. I was about to say for my anniversary. Oh god!
Cakes.
Thank you. Rubadub, thank you so much, Black Eyes Canary, for the 5 gifted subs. You are the whale lord in the tub. Gotta catch me first if you make me as a protein shake. How fast can you run? What if I just lured you in? What if I just made you come to me and I'm just like, hi, you want huggies? You want some Beko huggies? You want some Beko huggies? Do you want some Beko huggies? Huggies, yeah, exactly. You're being lured in by the power of the huggies. The Beko huggies? Lane cat hugs. It's very tempting. It is very tempting. There's nothing that could potentially go wrong with accepting a Beko huggy. Nothing. Yeah, you're gonna turn into Beko mush, right? Beko mush? I mean, no. War Dog! Hello! Hello, hello! How are you doing tonight? You're late to the running? It's okay, as long as you're faster than someone else, right? That's what they say. As long as you're faster than someone else. It doesn't matter how fast you are. You don't need to be the fastest, just faster than someone else. I'm not that fast. What was the rationale of getting on top of Belle's fridge? I like perching. I like perching, guys. So, I forgot what was going on. Food was being heated in the microwave, so I perched on the smallest counter available, even though there was so many counters available. I perched on the smallest counter available. And, he was like, why? Why did I pick the smallest one? I'm like, oh, because it's here. And he was just like, he acted as if it was like such a ludicrous thing to perch on the smallest counter imaginable when there's so much counter space that it was on the same level as me perching on the fridge. And I looked at him, I'm like, I'll do it. You act as if this is my first time being on a fridge. Here's the kicker. It's not. So I just went up there and was just like, yep. Glad you can catch the stream? Yeah! This isn't fair, you're literally a turtle. Oh no. Just find a slower turtle. Find a slower turtle, Reborn. Yeah, trip someone up if you're too slow. Just try to avoid tripping. Use the plank back in the day? Plank to what? I used to climb on like really tall things to just chill out. I had a wardrobe that was like super tall and only allowed for like maybe 5 to 8 inches of space between the top of the wardrobe and the ceiling. And it was super tall, okay? I was like younger than middle school. I would hop on top of that thing. It was like twice my height. I would hop on top of that thing and chill up there. I would squish myself between the ceiling and the top of this wardrobe, and I would watch TV from up there. And the TV was at my sister's bed, maybe like 10 feet away. Don't ask why I was a weird child. Short Becca wants to feel tall? Probably. That's probably where it's rooted in. You're just so perplexed by this revelation? What do you mean? Being in high places? What's wrong with that? I get to see the lay of the land. I get to assess the situation and see the lay of the land. Cats love high places. And I only got stuck up there sometimes. At least I didn't fall off or have the wardrobe land on me as I fall off or anything like that. I practice safe climbing, guys. I practice safe climbing. Only the safest of climbings, okay? The only time it was a questionable climb was when I climbed up, maybe it was a 35 foot evergreen tree. and that wobbled and waved due to my weight, because obviously it tapers off and goes smaller at the end. And so I was playing hide and seek with my cousin, and she's passing by these the complex back and forth below me. I'm watching her as I'm whooshing and waving on this tree, trying my best to stay quiet and to stay up top because it's wavering so badly due to my weight. And then she finally stands underneath the trees and is just like, I give up! I give up! Where the heck are you? Like, where the frick are you? And right at that moment, the tree gives way and bends all the way over. And so, like, I'm hanging upside down, staring at her Spider-Man style. Face to face, I'm like, hi. And she's like, there you, what the frick? I'm like, yes. I am so glad, like, that could have, like, cracked my skull because I was completely upside down hanging from this tree. It just gave way and turned into an N. Like an archway N. It turned from L to N. She's truly cat-like. Revelation, dog, where you brain at? Relevation? Relevation. And if she does fall, she'll always land on her feet? I don't know about that. You had one of those old, heavy CRTVs fall on you from on top of a dresser as a kid? You're surprised nothing broke? My goodness. CRTVs are so heavy. I hope you're okay. I'm sure it hurt really badly. How was your life? Past not revoked that day. Yeah. Where did it fall on you? Like your head, your leg, your arm? I've never broken any bones. So it amazes me to hear stories of people that broke their bones when they were wee younglings. Right? With everything that I did and didn't do, I've never broken any bones, and I don't think I've had a serious enough injury. The only serious injury I've ever had was my sister's snapping turtle biting me and not letting go and taking off a huge chunk of my thumb. That hurt so bad. I screamed bloody murder and cried horribly, horrifically. It was bad. And what was worse was, like, you know, instinctively you try to pull, right? You try to pull to get it to, like, get it out. It bit down harder. It bit down harder. So, of course, I screamed more. It didn't let go of me until my sister came into the room. It locked eyes with my sister, and it was like, and just backed away. It just scrunched its head into its shell. And I'm like, you whole bag? I'm so pissed off at this turtle. So pissed off. It bit me. I was the one that was feeding it for months. It was my sister's turtle, but I was the one taking care of it. And this was immediately after it was blessed too. We took it to some religious event. Blessing of the pets. It was blessed by a priest. And this turtle bit me. All I did was ever care for it. Has a turtle-sized chunk missing from her thumb confirmed. Ow, ow, ow. You have no idea how nothing broke? You were like 4'2". Oh my goodness, super tiny. Guess you had strong bones. Maybe. Or maybe you had squishy enough bones that you just cushioned. You just squished under the TV. You know, like how if you're in a car accident, if you're limp and lethargic, you have less chance of being injured. The turtle was actually Satan. Dun dun dun. We named the turtle Jerry Springer. So that way I could tell people Jerry Springer bit me. Holy turtle knows evils and attacks. You calling me evil? I mean, I guess I am a demon cat, but man, I'm just trying to take care of this turtle. Keep me amazing. Jerry Springer bit me when I was little, guys. Jerry Springer bit my thumb, clamped on really hard, and bit it to like bloody heckin' back. After he was blessed by a priest. Jerry Springer bit me. Wouldn't let go until he saw my sister. Terrified by my sister. If anything, you should say his fear of my sister, just the sight of my sister, that's truly terrifying. That should make you question. That should make you question if there's something sus about my sister. And just how evil she can be. My sister is a level of sister status that I could probably never achieve. We'll just say it like that. We'll just say it like that. Yeah. The whole time your sister was cheering on Jerry. Pretty much. Probably. I told my sister after the biting, after the bite of whatever year, 87. What's the FNAF? Is it 87? The bite of 87? After the bite of 87, I told my sister, I'm not taking care of your turtle anymore. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching it. I'm not going anywhere near it. You have to take care of your turtle. Take care of your turtle. You have to feed your turtle. I'm not doing anything or so much as lifting a finger for your turtle anymore. Bit me. Bit the hand that fed it. I feel bad for that turtle. I mean, the turtle's not with us anymore. But, I felt bad for the turtle after a while. Because my sister is not very good with animals. She's not very good. Real FNAF G's know that the bite of 80... Oh, was it 83? The bite of 83 was the main reason for its story. How many bites were there? So many bites. The bite of 83. 87? Is it the bite of 87? The bite of 83! That's bringing back memories. At least one bite. 87 is the meme. Why is 87 the meme? '83 is more important to the lore. Oh, so there's at least 2 bites. There's 2 bites. There has to be 2 bites. 2 bites. Poor Matt Pat. All of his FNAF lore videos. So many and so many changing. 1987 is when Markiplier bit you. Oh, Markiplier wasn't even a thing. Markiplier bit me. Mark, I will milk you. Plier said what? Mark, I will milk you. Plier? Markiplier. 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 Mark, I will milk you. Plier. Said, is that the bite of 87? In a funny voice. The funniest voice. He's got a deep voice. What do you mean by funny? Do you mean just deep? He just said it really deep? Well. No, I can't. I can't reach his octaves. He has such a deep voice. You meant the way he conveyed it was funny. This is true. Bekoplier? Sounds like I'm like a tool. Some sort of screwdriver. Give me the pliers. Bekopliers. We need some Bekopliers. Stat. He's got funny reactions that are perfect for memes. You always find it funny that his brother is one of the most popular furry artists with a successful furry comic series. Really? Markiplier has a brother who's also a furry artist. There should have been a reaction video to his Smash or Pass of Pokemon. Beko Pliers is then the Turkish company branches out to hardware tools. Oh my god, this is true. Beko Pliers. Can you buy pliers from Beko? Then it becomes Beko Pliers. Then send that to Markiplier and tell him, listen. You need this in your life. You need some Beko Pliers in your life. And stick little Beko stickers onto them. And he's gonna be so confused. He'll search up Beko and get the appliance store, but he'll see the Beko stickers and be like, what? Are they affiliated? Are they together? Is it sponsored? Am I a Beko appliance Turkish Vtuber? The answer is no. I'm just your run-of-the-mill Bekogenning, not to be confused with any Turkish kitchen appliances. Your ultimate jelly donut, unlucky Maneki Neko by day, but a jelly donut all the time. Thank you for this TED Talk. But yeah, let me double check what the date for the anniversary is so I can tell you guys. Before I leave today, I will check on this. You just looked up? That's true. That's like 100%. Everything he said was true. The furry thing? That's so weird. Yeah. Oh my god. Has been running for 20 years? How long has Markiplier been doing the streams? Has it been longer than 20 years? I just realized I didn't need to go to my lives channel. I could have gone to the highlights. Oh no, wait, did I ever post it? I don't think I posted it. 12/29. So that's after Christmas, guys. My anniversary is 12/29. After Christmas. At the end of the year. At the end of the month. It's like right there at the end of the month. 12/29 is the anniversary. December 29 is my anniversary. It'll be my 2-year anniversary. 2 years. Can you believe it? I surely can. But, 2 years of Neko Beko. Yeah. 2 years of the Bekoitis. You should probably get that checked out by your doctor. Probably, since it's gonna be at the end of the month, that means that's a whole month. I'll probably open up question thingies like the marshmallows. You guys let me know which one's better, the marshmallows or the curious cat. I don't know which one. I have to look at how they work or how they function. I'll open up questions on curious cat or marshmallows or both. And for my anniversary, I'm just gonna do the self-induced interview that I will do every year for my anniversary. So that way we can look back and see my growth, and I can look back and cringe at my answers. As a form to substitute for the fact that I've never done a debut before. You just peeped the tags? What's good? I got it got rid of all of my tags it got rid of all of my tags, so I had to re-add my tags in, but I couldn't remember what any of my tags were, and I got frustrated because I liked my old tags. I liked my old tags, and I don't remember what my tags were. So you guess what? You get English VTuber, wholesome, eggs, bacon, lettuce, tomato, backlog. That's what you get for my tags right now until I can try to remember what the frick my tags were. What's going on? Why is Stream Elements talking about feed? Why? It's so late at night. What are you guys doing? Were you hungry when making the I don't know. It's not like I can eat anything properly anyway. Because I burned my mouth. So everything hurts to eat. Everything hurts to eat. And not having anything in my mouth just tastes like metal blood. Typing her shopping list when I added my tags? Yeah. Reborn. I'm giving you a warning. I don't have the buttons to figure out timestamps. I'm sorry. I apologize. My mouth? Yeah. I ate some molten lava and it burned the roof of my mouth. And my tongue. Sorry, I was looking away. No, it's fine. That's fine. I don't know what the appropriate number for punishment is, and I only have the buttons on OBS. And then whatever the default is for 600, so I'm sorry if 600 is too harsh. I'm sorry. This is why I try not to dole out punishment, because if I do it, it's painful. If anyone else, if any of the other mods do it, I'm hoping they're a little bit more capable than I am, in the sense that it's more reasonable. 600 seconds? Yeah. 600 seconds is the default setting for the set button, and it doesn't give me the option to toggle what the time is on OBS. I know I can go to the website and do it, but that's so many windows to open. Slash unban name? It wasn't a ban, it was just a timeout. You're not on the mod page, so it's also be 600 seconds. 10 minutes without Beko is a war crime. Oh, technically they can still watch the stream. This is true, just not chat in it. Works for timeouts too. Oh. But that is okay. What was I saying? Oh yes. Yeah. So I'll probably have those questions up. So if you have any questions, you can submit them when I have those set up. I'll have the questions myself. Those ones will be the ones that will be asked every year, and then your questions will be only for that year, sort of thing. So it'll just be a lot of Q&A for the most part, and it'll be I hope it'll be fun. I hope it'll be interesting. I hope it'll be fun and interesting. Maybe. Of course, I'll have the questions pre-vetted. I'll have them pre-vetted. Which actually, now that I think about it, if it's the 29th, I should probably have the questions close ahead of time, like way ahead of time, to not conflict with the holiday. So probably the 20th? I'll have them close on the 20th. But yeah. I'll probably make an announcement more as time goes on. The closer we get. Well, probably at the beginning of the month. I'll have to figure it out by the beginning of the month in order to allow you guys ample amounts of time to be able to submit your questions and whatnot. I hope it'll be fun. 2 years anniversary! I'm excited. I didn't celebrate last year because I didn't consider myself having an anniversary. I didn't consider it. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I didn't want to wait for the new model to consider that to be my debut. I'll just do it the first day that I streamed, in general, which was the 29th. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been doing this for 2 years. Thanks for the catch-up stream. Hope you have a good night. Thank you. And thank you. You too. You too. You're always on top of things and the bee's knees, Scribs. Back at your door. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you so much. It's great to be back again. Thank you. The first stream would technically be your debut, right? Oh yeah, but I didn't have any fancy show and slides and question and get to know Beko with lore and stuff. Anyway, 5 seconds. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye!